ready, Josh. Let me know.
It's Danielle.
It's
Let me pull the
Daniel.
trigger.
On
Pull
what?
the trigger.
God, we haven't played D&D for like, what, 2
It's
weeks
20
now?
minutes past.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
spam.
I know.
Well, Michael said he was going to be late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael is pardoned. Oh, you're saying that. Yeah, go for it.
No.
I just want to know that Evan's existing.
God, shit.
Pip, Piff. No, you can't have my pizza.
But Dad!
She's not allowed in the room during D&D for a very specific reason.
He's just a silly baby.
I can't lock Ray out of the room with that. We should have a panic attack.
Same with Leliana.
Well, that's good enough.
If I close the door on
probably.
Leliana, she will find it and she will start yelling. This includes going
Well,
outside.
that covers my entire screen.
Hi, Bella.
Yeah,
Hello.
it covers my whole screen.
No,
too.
Zoe.
I think the thing is like, where would you lock her out, Danielle?
Exactly.
Like,
I'd have to like lock her in the bathroom, my bedroom or something.
I'm surprised you're not hearing my parents' cat scream.
I heard a little bit.
Yeah.
If you lock a cat in any room, though, something's getting destroyed, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Never a
So,
good idea.
No.
Danielle,
Oh god.
what happened 2 weeks ago?
I feel like I haven't played D&D in 3 years. My brain is very confused. My schedule is so thrown off.
We started in
actually
the
went and checked.
catacombs.
I checked with between me, Gail, and Ethan were hanging out a bit before.
Yeah, so.
We haven't taken a 2-week break in almost a year and a half.
Oh my god.
We are dedicated.
We
Yeah.
are
Or at the very
dedicated.
least, very stubborn.
Yeah.
We all like our escapism.
Oh
We
yeah,
do.
I have cleaves
Yes.
now.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, so I think we started... Oh, right, with the exploding
Yeah.
fire skeletons.
The, like, Elden Ring fire skeletons that explode at you.
Heinrich exploded many of them in our faces.
Yeah,
It was very rude.
I was fine.
Hey,
I
you have
fire
healing, be quiet.
resist.
So do you!
Yeah.
You couldn't get in melee range and punch the fire skeletons.
I don't know. Last time you checked, I have been in fucking melee. Okay, I'm
Not
trying.
willingly.
There's a
The melee came to
spirit.
you.
There's a difference in spirit. If you're not engaging in melee, it doesn't count.
Oh no! When I discover I can gain 15 life in one turn,
That's pretty
I might be
good.
melee a little bit more often.
Yeah, it's a little OP on the monks. With their 5 bazillion attacks.
Yeah, Josh and I talked about it.
On the other hand, with the numerous times we almost die, it's kind of
Yeah.
necessary. Oh, maybe Evan's alive. Or it's Patchy. Okay. And we murdered all the skeletons, and we're like, cool, let's continue. We found a room with some horrifying things in it. I don't remember what they were, but I remember it was horrible. I think there was like a
Some
bunch of rotting
skulls.
food in one of them.
Yeah.
That was unsettling.
Oh, you
Well,
jumped
if we get to a room with like a giant hole in the floor and we're like, that looks recently dug, what is that? And I forget if there were like 3 or 4 of them, but very big, scary skeleton
I
things.
think
We
there
did
were
not
2 of them.
have a great time. There felt like more because they kept teleporting.
Yeah.
There were exactly 2.
It felt like more.
Mhm.
I think that was one of the unwilling Heinrich and melee encounters.
I dealt like 69 damage in one turn. Nice. And he went, that one. And I'm like,
And it just like spawned behind him, and we're all like,
Uh-oh.
hi.
Love the way you just said that one.
Because we were like in restricted like hallways and such, so we couldn't really move very well, and it just like
Yeah.
appears. We're like, oh
Oh.
god.
I think Discord saved you guys from my little girl screaming.
It
Oh,
I
definitely
appreciate you,
did.
Discord noise suppression. You're a good child.
I sat there just,
Thank you, Discord. Thank you.
See,
Discord.
like,
Thank you.
the people who watch this aren't as lucky when I make noises because they get my noises.
Oh god.
You say my
How many people have you deafened, Gale?
More than one, probably.
Experiment. Let's experiment. One day, let's just during one of my like horror sessions, let's just like drop our Discord moderation.
Oh God.
Let's just have everybody drop their Discord
Everybody just-
regulators.
Yeah, just turn off the noise suppression. Get all the screams in their
God.
full glory.
You know, I enjoyed my years of having hearing. That was nice and all. Apparently, we're done.
Got like 24 of them, 25 of them.
Pack it in, ears. Pack it in.
Are you guys really?
What?
You said 24, 25, and I
Yeah.
just keep remembering that you're younger than my sister, and it's just weird every time.
Like, I turned 24, like, a little more than a month ago.
You'll not turn 25 this year.
Eee.
Quarter of a century.
Old. Here, what are you doing?
Fucking ancient looking ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. So anyway, we killed the giant horrifying teleporting monsters, and we're like, that's a bad hole, we'll fill that in at some point. Let's go find whatever else is down here that we need to murder. I think we went like 1 or 2 more rooms, and we like opened a door, and they're just like drawing a demonic circle on the floor, and like we just turn and look at each other like, oh, hi, square up.
And I looked at him.
And he
He
looked
looked
at me.
at me. And I looked at him.
So you know the standard protocol ensued, and we murdered them as you do.
As you do.
And we kept going. We found another room with some cultists in it. I think we murked. I don't remember how many there were, but we killed at least one of them. The other one was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out,"
Yeah.
and teleports away. Or like,
nah.
we have a Heinrich. Good
And an
one.
Emran.
And so Heinrich goes chasing after him. I misty step after them. I'm behind them. And she like charms Heinrich into shooting me with some weird stone that turns me into a frog.
She's over there saying, "Hey, good looking. What you got cutting?" I was like, "What?"
And then I got pierogied.
like it just like ping ponged off of the walls, and it just ended up hitting you.
So they kill her. I hop aggressively around the room because I'm still a
Heinrich-
frog.
Hunter picks her up and just like, motherfucker. Just,
I was like, I can't actually hurt you because I'm a frog, but how dare you?
Angrily rivets in your direction.
Exactly. So I got unfrogged at some point, which was good, and we're like, cool. We finished this mid-battle side quest of ours. Let's go see what the heck's happening upstairs, because we've just been in this catacomb for what feels like hours. It probably wasn't in game time, but it feels like it is.
Probably like 20 minutes.
Probably. But D&D combat lasts so long that like 10 minutes in game time could feel like 4 hours. And they're like, what do you mean it's been like 10? So we got out of there. We go back to the monastery. We check that everyone that we care about is still alive.
Yeah, Isabel
It's
did her
probably the best way to
job.
put that. So that was good. I don't remember too much of what happened. All our families so far are still alive, so thumbs up there.
Meh.
The leaders were having some meeting with Karen Stein, and we're like, we're not going to that. We're going to see our families. We don't want to talk to that creep. And then they show up and like, the creep wants to talk to you, and we're like, God damn it.
Walk outside and we're like, syndrome.
We go out, we talk to him. I refuse to get off my horse for a little while because I'm being toxic.
We
To
definitely
be clear,
caught
you
him
talked to
monologuing,
him.
that's
The
for
rest
sure.
of us stayed silent in the likely situation that we say something stupid and aggravate him all over again.
I'm like, I will
Post-game
be moderately
discussion.
polite and incredibly passive aggressive.
Post-game-
My
Post-game
words will be
discussion.
polite. My tone will say "fuck you."
Yes.
Josh was like, you should have just yelled at him. You're gonna fight regardless. And we're like, you're right. Fuck.
True. I feel like we could have taken those two captains in the back and him at the same time.
I don't know. I didn't have a lot left.
I don't know. Didn't one of them like almost one shot Heinrich?
No, we got it. We got it.
Michael's here with the 9 win energy.
No, well, no. I'm here with the,
Conrad understands and Gaslight Gaming Girl Boss.
the thing about it is that Michael's back up on the reservation, so I'm beaten down and broken by the week of hard labor and torment. So essentially, I have 0 fucks to give left. Those have been all planted and sown.
Yeah, I'm glad I did
here-
the talking.
Yeah, thank God.
If I had said something, I would have pissed him off. There were a great deal of things that I almost said that would have pissed him off.
Like, we've already been fighting multiple battles throughout this entire day. We are all getting low on resources. Let's not have a
Yeah.
battle that wouldn't permanently kill him anyway when we don't have to. I can at least fake being polite. I'll put my whatever I have in charisma to use. So yeah, that happened. Is that where
I think we fought again.
we might
Oh,
have?
yeah.
There was a lot of fighting. I kind of lost track.
Yeah.
We definitively fought again.
There was this
Oh,
dude
right, we
with
had,
like
like,
a
the-
poison
I don't
crossbow
even know,
or
like,
whatever.
third waves. Yeah. I have my
No, I
notes out
stopped.
in order.
I barely did not stop the arrow, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
pissed his pants and he ran away. Not the pussy he is.
Yeah, we just set up
we did
Llewellyn
get
as a
healed by
healing station
Llewellyn,
in the
yeah.
back.
I mean,
He
Yeah, we
just
have
hit
the
us.
next wave of combat above ground.
Yeah.
We sniped some more griffins, if I recall. Heinrich almost got one shot. I almost got murked. And then I started biting people, and now Emran knows I'm a vampire.
Emran
And
is
now everything is
But you know, it was very effective. I got a lot of hit points out of that.
Emran
So it
now
was-
is confirmed that you're a vampire. She's been suspecting you and Heinrich for a good while.
And I'm probably gonna become like some horrifying nightmare in the dark to every archer that comes across our paths. Because I kept
mean,
eating them.
You and I, we are the nightmares in the dark for that.
Yeah, but like specifically.
The
Yeah.
fact that you keep using the word eat instead
Yeah.
of bite or kill. Like, it's
think-
just so gross.
I know, that's
I-
why
I
I'm
am-
doing this.
I'm going to kill enough amounts just to be a genetic curse on them. They're gonna look at me and they're gonna be scared and run away.
Oh yeah,
Well,
also
cool.
Magnus and Gabriel here.
Yeah.
yeah, you know.
They saved our
Gabriel
The Eagles
asses.
are coming!
multiple times.
The Eagles are
Yes, he
coming.
does.
And currently, I'm the leader on the scoreboard right now.
Is Heinrich still considered humanoid?
I think
I don't
so.
think so.
Good to
haven't-
know.
Done any.
Are you? Is Amelia considered humanoid?
I'm so confused.
I am too.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Ethan gets it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we ended basically with you guys mopping up the remaining knights because at this point,
It was
unless
just
there's
cannon
more
fodder.
than 6 knights, it's not really worth engaging in combat with you guys.
We
So you
committed a
guys are-
massacre.
Yes, a certain 2 decided they were going to be 2 and Conrad decided they were going to chase down the remaining men.
Some of us are
No.
bloodthirsty.
Hey,
Yeah.
Which in my mind was pretty brutal.
Ironically, yes.
Well, I imagine Conrad is basically like basically them they're looking around. So, oh wait, God, we got away from Amelia, and then they turn around and they just see a shadow cloaked figure right in front of them, just holding a sword, and it's like, oh, you're not going anywhere.
Did you get away? Are you
Like,
sure?
as Emran just approaches Amelia again, just kind of points to her mouth, just, do you want me to clean that off? It's a little obvious. Just press to take the blood away. There you go.
Thanks.
The ship bus.
Don't-
Have you
don't-
seen that
Don't
video?
tell Conrad.
Of course not. I know how to keep a secret.
Cool.
Surprisingly, I think Conrad already thinks you that's your fate because you were left with that guy. Conrad is more worried about Heinrich because the fuck was that?
What?
Walking in
Heinrich's
and
entire
saying hi.
no. Conrad fully expects Amelia to be turn out to be a vampire. He's just hoping it won't be. It's just essentially Heinrich is the one he's more worried about because he just walked in.
Conrad giving
It's
bell.
like, oh yeah, Amelia got
Hunter.
captured. That's like understandable. Heinrich's just crazy.
Yes, Heinrich
I'm impulsive.
is on the fucking is on the rockers. Conrad thinks, but Amelia, she at least has a goal that Conrad
Yeah.
knows about.
Emran is
She at
still a
least
little
has
scared of Heinrich.
She has a goal of getting back a human alive, a human paladin. So Conrad's praying and hoping that is enough in his heart of hearts that he doesn't want to think. So, more or
You
less,
know
he's
why
praying.
else everyone is a little concerned about Heinrich? He lined himself up with her.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
He is now a dog
Who's
on
her,
a
Josh?
leash.
Who's her, Josh?
We
Describe
all
him,
know.
please.
We all
Please.
know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the stupid,
Dami
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
yeah, the stupid
As
whore.
one of my Saturday players called her in session while we were talking about this game.
Oh, good.
Called her
That's-
what?
Amazing.
Someone, one of my players in Saturday watches this campaign. He was afraid about going into the Witchwood on his with his own group, and we were talking about it. I don't
Understandable.
remember what, but he's just like, how did you get him to fall for her, the Dami mommy? And I'm like, call her that first off. Second of all, you don't know how broken Ethan is.
Also,
Second of all, so funny, it didn't take much.
I'd like to
Good.
submit an
Don't
apology
look
for
at the
everything you've
character arc.
experienced in this campaign.
You don't know how broken Ethan is. Wow.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a
Yo.
blow. I can't believe you would do that to me. It's okay. I'm
was
getting the mic at your
joking.
wedding.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
There will
am.
not be a mic.
Yes, there will be.
Break one.
I will just project, and then I will just shoot you if you open your mouth.
Damn.
I will come strapped to my own wedding.
I'll have a man kick
Specifically
my ass.
for the hold your peace sentence, and then for you.
Oh my god.
As you guys spend your time kind of scavenging among the battlefield, how, I'm not going to say respectful of the dead are you, but are you going through pockets?
I just want the new armor. I just want the new armor.
I'm not sure
I mean-
Emrin is mentally and emotionally capable of touching the dead bodies of the people she killed.
We have a body pile somewhere on this map.
Good question. Not visible.
Because I don't
I think
entirely
it's gonna
remember
turn
everything that
around.
we killed.
He's gonna say, "We're at war, right?"
If we
Yes.
weren't, we aren't. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
That immediately made things lag while I was zooming.
Oh.
That's it.
We need to gather
Alright.
resources, right?
Hold on.
Ev-
What kind of resources?
Every coin matters.
I suppose it
I'm probably
does.
checking the Royal Knights to see if they have anything important.
I don't.
How
Heinrich,
should
I
we
don't
go
think I
through and
can
start-
bring myself to touch. So
Like it. All right. How should
I
we start
would-
going through pockets?
Conrad would be more or less, I would say, efficient with this rather than pockets and like searching to personal things. He's just like taking some armor off if needed, or it's like this armor could be used in better use type of deal. Because he's more or less on that of like trying to be more meticulous and kind of book oriented than like it's war. And then trying to justify that it's like yeah, Conrad, it is essentially yeah, it's war. But
So
there's
we've
different-
already established that you guys were saying armor and weapons. We've
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
kind of distributed that. I'm asking, are you going to be taking these soldiers' coins?
Hmm.
As I said before, Heinrich's on that.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
I feel
go
like this
for
is
it.
a really loaded question, but I'm not entirely sure why.
Yeah.
Because you think everything I ask is a loaded question.
It's because
To
you
To be fair, yeah.
Definition,
I'm looting.
definition, Josh. What is Gabriel doing? Because he is part of the Eagles, man. Conrad's trying to be. On
Oh, he's
that.
absolutely searching through all their pockets.
All right,
Magnus is not.
Conrad will essentially more or less turn a blind eye to both Heinrich and Gabriel, more or less, to essentially more or less you guys get it, and I'll just try to figure out what's going on with Magnus. See what's the next plan because
Okay, Heinrich's the loot goblin, got it.
yeah.
Emran is gonna go sit down at the base of a tree
Or was that Gabriel?
and just
It's
kind of
Gabriel.
sink down.
It's Gabriel.
I can't. Come on.
You good bud?
Oh, I can only move once. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
All right. It takes
All
a while during the rain, in the rain and mud,
Oh my
in the
God.
muck of. Oh my lord! What did you do?
Hello, where am I? I don't know where I am.
You're right here.
Where am I? Okay, thank you.
That
Takes a
was
while for
something.
you guys, especially the fewer amount of you, to be going through weapons. As for Magnus, through their pockets. Magnus begins. Evan. Magnus begins ushering his small force towards the Scarlet Monastery, ceasing the pursuit of Constantine's remaining forces to avoid an open plains combat. Obviously, the numbers that Constantin has on the group are something he's concerned about.
Yeah. We only killed, like,
Yeah.
what, half his stuff?
There's still about 300, 400 people
Yeah.
and soldiers. A decent chunk of them still knights in Constantin's forces. Not to mention whatever BS that druid can pull.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
yes.
That fucking druid.
He kind of dismounts his horse and approaches you guys. Bless me? What do you mean?
I don't know.
A statue's akimbo.
What?
Did anyone else
what I-
understand what those words
no.
you just
Bless you,
No.
Evan.
like that sounded like someone took the phonetics of English and
Brother,
created a sentence.
brother, tell me if you're smelling anything. Tell me if you're
Smell
smelling
toast.
anything.
In particular, toast.
I haven't brought that up in a while.
I smell
your
either
left-
skunk and propane.
Mm.
All right, good.
All right.
Questionable.
How's your left arm feeling?
Oh,
Actually,
all right,
biting my elbow right now.
all right, all right.
Anyways, I will get you the coins that you get in just a minute. While that processes. Magnus horribly injured, more so than anyone except for Emran
Yeah.
and Amelia.
He's the one person whose health bar we can't see.
Yeah. Oh, Gabriel's really not doing too great.
It's Gabriel though.
Yeah, he'll be
Gabriel
fine.
Never ends a fight
Well,
perfectly.
I'm pretty sure he
well.
gets a damage buff when he's under half health.
He does. First of all, how dare you?
God.
Magnus kind of looks at you guys, just takes his helmet off, and it just kind of nods.
Grim nod.
Is everyone okay?
Physically, kind of. Emotionally, no.
I'll survive.
Be fine.
I'm good.
He looks over at Emran, somewhat concerned.
This is the
This
first
crap
time I've killed
gesturing
people.
to the bodies behind him, or
This is
that
the
crap
first time
gesturing
I've...
to the witchwood.
A little bit of the latter, but this is the first time I've really killed anyone. from the past, it's always just been monsters and yeah, never like people just doing their duty.
You can tell he wants to be able to say something that could help you with that, but there's nothing he could say.
I've been told by multiple people that their faces never leave you.
Mm.
They do. But not in a good way.
Aelor knows I'm gonna have even more nightmares now.
Likely so. We'll get to business when we need to. Is there any permissions that me and my soldiers need to pitch tents here outside of the monastery?
I don't think
Uh,
we're the people to ask.
So let me go ask, because Conrad essentially will just more or less teleport himself into the building to more or less assert dominance.
Poof.
Conrad, as you come into the courtyard, it's been set up as a initial triage area. You see Whitemane standing at the top of the stairs, one of her judge, or rather the high judge, bandaging her arm, as well as several of those large armors. One of them looks like it was cracked open.
Oh.
You see a man that has been pierced by 1,000 large spikes across his whole chest and arms.
Goodness.
Bark, bark.
Angry dog.
Wow, wow. Bark, bark. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
The
wow,
other
wow.
almost kneels with blood dripping down from it. It seems that the monastery took a great deal of casualties in this fight, even though many of them are stronger than an average knight.
Alright. I should go talk to Whitemane and essentially ask her if the knights can set up their tents.
If they feel safe, then they can.
And I shall go back outside and tell them immediately.
Please let them know that I wish I could offer them better hospitality.
I give her a nod and I walk out. More or less to go meet Magnus and tell him what she stated.
Excellent. Why don't you guys take a rest? We can talk about business after you've rested a little bit.
Okay.
Will rest
enough.
do you any good?
It'll do
You need
something.
something more restorative.
A risk can
Is
do
he
well.
asking like short rest or long rest?
Yeah. He's asking you, are you in any state for
Ah.
a short rest to matter?
No.
Or do you need a full long rest?
I need a full long rest. I have one hit die and it's a d6.
I am
I'm
a
gonna get some
fighter.
back with a short rest, but long rest
I am good with anything.
better.
I'm saying
I-
I'm good with anything.
I feel ready to pass out.
Probably take time to fully restore ourselves.
Sounds like a plan.
We can then speak with more authority as to our next steps.
Alright.
Gabriel, you just hear a grunt, almost of irritation. Please don't make me put you under arrest again.
Again.
Emran just raises an eyebrow.
Again?
He won't tell me what he was doing, but it was something to do with wolves.
Oh, he does that.
Understood. Understood.
Gabriel like heaves his body like broken and cut and lacerated off the horse, and he grumbles, "I'm a man. I can do what I want." He then like plops himself up against the fence.
That's dramatic.
Sorry, Connor goes over and throws a blanket over. like their normal stick.
Like a falconer.
Like their normal shtick. No, it's just a normal shtick. It's just Conrad just basically whenever just Conraded him in like the fucking garrison, he just rolls into bed and Conrad just walks over, throws the blanket over him, and is like, alright, we're good. And just walks off.
He's fine.
And Gabriel always
I'm
is
just, I'm just imagining this.
It's just that Gabriel grunts, pushes like to the side, or pushes it like all right, and it's like, I'm good.
Oh, Heinrich looks down at his clothes that are just torn and ripped, and there's obviously skin showing because he only has one set of clothes and he doesn't wear armor.
I can fix
Just-
that later.
I think holds up like a very tattered and torn shirt. I think I just need new clothes.
Well,
I can get those for you later.
Hey Josh, did they abandon their entire camp?
They have abandoned Darshire, yes.
Okay, I might take a look over there soon.
As okay, that's what you mean. They didn't like leave their arms. No, it wasn't a
well,
rout. It was a
well,
retreat.
Well, yeah, I was saying same retreat, but
clothes.
is there anything else they left? Any other things, like any other supplies,
Specifically clothes, please.
clothes?
I will let you loot Darshire later.
Did they leave us any booze?
Because I mean, with Conrad on a short rest, I feel you could probably go over there and get some things for Heinrich. I'm sure he's good.
Well, Heinrich can too. It's my turn to have an adventure with Zuko.
Okay, how many of you are taking a short rest? How many of you are taking a long rest?
Hello.
Long
I'm taking a long
rest.
rest. I want self slots.
Let's see.
I need hit
Check,
dice.
'cause-
I'll
put
tell
it in-
Conrad he
in
can
chat.
borrow my horse if he wants to go exploring.
Also, Evan, I hate that gift
Jesus
so much.
Christ. All right, I'm back. I had to unplug and replay my Wi-Fi. I don't think you heard it, but I said it's my turn to take an adventure with
No,
Zuko.
we heard that.
Oh, we heard you.
That part.
Oh, really? Because it went silent right after. I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it."
No, it got a good chuckle out of all of us.
Discord was
Okay.
trolling you.
Nah.
All right. Let's see.
Alright, there's just that random corpse Conrad directed here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Connor goes over, puts on the armor, which
I
is now
find it
+2.
funny that the combination of my golden aura and Amelia's purple makes a weird salmon color.
It's just beige.
All right. Connor.
Yeah, I now have a
for-
spare set of plate if anyone needs or wants it or if we want to get rid of it.
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
That's not how colors work, is it?
I mean, purple and
Yeah.
yellow would typically just make brown, so
And that probably is brown, it's just the transparency.
yeah.
Transparency.
One more time.
To who?
Someone said, Josh.
I think it was Michael.
Oh, not. I didn't say that initially. I just thought. I just said it might be something. Forgot exactly what I said.
No, it might be transparency, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's just gonna sit.
Over the
Connor
course of Amelia and Emeren's long rest. What is Llewellyn taking a long rest or?
Let me look at my
Mm.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
I
we don't-
am good.
Chances to take the long rest could be few and far between. I'm taking it when I
Yeah.
can go. Who knows when we get another chance.
So what is the adventure that Zuko and Toph are going on?
Nah.
Well,
We all know that Conrad is Zuko and Heinrich is Toph. Wants to be edgy and cool, but is still a little too soft.
I have to learn from the best in order to become the best. I need to learn from the
Okay.
edgelord in order
Okay.
to become the edgeling.
Okay. Quick question, Ethan. Which thing do you want to accomplish that you do not want anyone to know about?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, let's go.
Who are you killing? Hold up. Who are you killing? If
Karstein.
No one.
Oh god.
you kill him with that, it's gonna be bad. I want my achievement.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I just want him dead. I don't care how.
All right, good.
I think it's more so of I think this is probably be more so of scouting out Darashar to see if they left behind any traps.
What are you doing in my
I
character
feel like-
sheet, Josh?
Actually, let's see.
And
Oh.
I guess procuring clothes, because I'm assuming all of us have been wearing the same set of clothes this entire time that we've been.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's still wearing their
So-
fine clothes that they made a long time ago. They're basically
Yeah.
torn to shreds now.
Yeah, no,
Yep, we're gonna go get some
The battle
clothes.
just dripped out.
Conrad is kind of looking at Heinrich and sees him like put on a new shirt. He's like, "That's an idea," and just like digs through
Yes.
essentially his old chest, trying to find his old shirt.
Just go loot all our houses.
I mean,
I
just,
mean,
and there check for anything more personal things, anything that would be like, oh, like Hugo left his toy behind or something like that. Anything like that, I'll look and find those and put
I
them
don't-
in
I
essentially
don't
a
think
chest.
there's anything left for me in Darrowshire.
Josh, can I take a look at the map real quick?
Which one map? That's a little more zoomed
Um,
in, or the kingdom map?
The kingdom map. I just want to see what's shaking because I am
my heepies are GP.
okay. Quick question, Josh. Were the plague spreaders technically taken care of by the eagles coming through?
The Eagles didn't really
Or do
go
they-
through Kleinum.
Okay.
They just, I mean, they went. How do I put this? They went straight through Kleinum on horses.
Okay.
Would you bother dealing with a group of zombies that would give you the white wasting if you knew that your friends were being attacked by Satan himself?
Fair enough.
Probably not.
They just went straight through and ignored anything else.
All right, cool. How many zombies were there if the knights could tell me?
Let me roll a history check for Magnus.
You know, I was kind of joking about going on a adventure, but I didn't think we were actually like going on an adventure.
No,
no,
you're in
no.
now.
Conrad is thinking, oh, I got the range guy on my side. We're gonna stay on Nico. We're gonna fucking go around this entire thing, and we're just gonna be picking them off from afar.
Not including anything that might have been in a home or in a house, as spreaders tend to do by the sound of it. It seems like they were maybe about 18 of them.
Okay, how tough is this spreader again?
You've never
It's
fought
been
one.
never fought one.
We have not.
We were told
We
they were stronger
very
than
much
normal
avoided
zombies.
them.
We kept
By
meaning to
how
do it, and then things
much?
kept happening.
Wait, didn't we fight one on the way to? I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
You fought
did.
some
Oh, yeah.
going through Darshire.
Yeah.
Let me pull up their difficulty.
Yeah, because I'm wondering more or less, could like, while these guys do that, could me and Heinrich just
Hell
go
yeah.
off, do that, and with like essentially retcon being our decoy because these are zombies and dumb. Retcon
They
being
are they are CR4s, 78 hit points, 10 AC.
Oh, we
I
can.
wish we
fucking,
had like a
I can,
scrying mirror so
I
we
can
could watch
fucking
this happen.
shred them.
yes.
Sorry, Danielle. I apologize for talking over you.
That's fun.
I have a plus 10 to
Honestly?
hit.
Let me be
Honest-
real. If you're on Nico, do you still have Nico?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the spirit
Oh, on
horse.
Neat. Golly,
My
your
horse.
horses are starting to blend together. How many have we had at this point?
I've only
4?
had the one.
Nico and Baron. Baron was my horse. You killed Count already, you fucking animal.
There were 3 then.
But Nika's a spirit horse, so it doesn't matter. I
Ye-
can just
okay,
respawn
yeah.
him.
Yeah. Let me check if they have any ranged capability. I'm
I
gonna
was
be
like, here,
real.
Conrad, borrowed the torrent summoning ring.
Honestly, that'd actually make a great magic item.
It
Just
would.
would.
recasting of Summon Steed. Anyways,
Ooh.
focusing myself.
Better to have
back
double
in.
jump.
That's the greater. That's the upgraded the Summon Greater Seed.
Understandable.
I don't necessarily feel like I need to run this as a combat. Do you guys feel like we need to?
No.
Probably
You
not.
can just outrange them.
Do
because
they count as humans?
They're zombies.
They're zombies.
But are they human?
I'm dead.
I don't think it counts if they're already dead.
They're
I'll,
already
I'll
dead.
tell you. I'll tell you this,
Ow.
Heinrich. I'll tell you this, Heinrich. We do this, we get the Silver Knights on our side. It's just more bodies to the pile. Well,
Yeah.
more bodies to our.
Please don't
our,
notice that we're very late
our
completing
stack
this.
pile.
Can you both roll me a investigation or perception check?
All right.
Yeah. So I got just 5, perception 7. Oh, my passive perception is 22 now. Oh.
You said what was it, Josh? Investigation.
Investigation or perception?
I'm gonna. No,
Not to
I'm
bother
gonna.
asking Heinrich for those ever.
I'm gonna add a D4 to Heinrich.
So 23.
23. Yeah, so that's how that would work. You find all of the 18. So you're going to Kleinum. Sorry, I didn't actually ask that.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what Conrad's thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Measure out how
Heinrich,
far that is.
down for his wacky adventures. Because it's gonna be Kleinum. You're gonna see fucking Conrad squat down right after killing the 18th one. He's gonna write down a note, basically pull out a bird from himself, grab it, slap the note to it, and just throw it towards fucking where Theodore is, and be like, "We killed them."
As the two of you are going towards Kleinum, you see Holtzman Keep, an old castle that was originally made a long, long time ago against the fabled goblin hordes, meant to hold the river ford, or to at least threaten it.
Mhm.
Something that has not been true for a very long time in your guys' life, well, in Heinrich's lifetime, and even like into the end of your time back in your original timeline, Conrad. Holtzman Keep is being manned. You see men and knights bearing Constantin's banner above its walls.
Hmm.
Other
How
than
many?
that, I would like you to. That's going to be a very high investigation check. Roll me. You've got a plus 9 as possible. Roll me an investigation check, both of you.
Oh. Investigation.
Never mind.
13. Passive perception 22. Oh. I can
And then
see what they're talking about.
I would also ask Conrad, you can see how many are on top of the walls. I want you to roll me a history check to see if you know what that means in terms of how many are manning the entire castle.
Okay. I'm gonna roll add a D10 to that. That's in the
Josh,
quick-
Nice.
Josh, can I roll a perception check to see what they are, to see if they're talking and to see if what they're talking about? Because I
You
can
want to
read
get
lips
close enough
now.
that you can read lips now?
Yeah, I have the observant feat.
Oh.
Wow. Go ahead, roll me a perception check. When has that
God.
ever mattered?
Let's go!
Nice.
Honestly, Ethan's taken it both 2 times with characters, and they have mattered both times because he also took it with Alfric, who just watched someone,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, a couple people mouth something. He's like, "Oh, I know what they're saying. Hey guys, they're saying this."
Yeah. As we're walking by, as you're looking at it, how much like slow down. They're talking.
Yeah.
About that. Let me see.
Well, basically, Heinrich's like reading lips. Conrad is basically like counting numbers and is just thinking about interior. He's like,
We are the ultimate recon squad right now.
Yes. Yes.
I'm afraid I've lost the plot, my
My
lord.
lord.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, Ethan, this is what it feels like. Just going on with my quest.
Oh no, oh no, they're on a journey.
All right, Danielle. When have my journeys not been productive?
I'm more
Wasn't
concerned with how many
wasn't
times
the
they've been
origin?
fatal.
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't the origin of that phrase you killing yourself?
Yes.
No, it was me being run off by many things that trying to kill me.
Many of them succeeded.
Some,
A good number.
a few. I'll give you that. But the rest, hey, I made it around the world. They technically made me go around the world.
You did enjoy yourself. That much was clear.
Heinrich. Focus, Josh. Heinrich, you hear three, or you can see three knights talking above the wall. They're talking about what is being called Wagner's Rebellion. Presumably, what's going on with the Band of the Eagle. They talk about how the Thalbrichts, another lower noble family, have joined in on the fight. And they're talking about how that force came through here and that they were under orders to let them. He's a little confused by that. Why didn't we hit them in their flank? What's going on? Other than that, they kind of go into just talking about what are they going to do with the lands that have been guaranteed to them after this. One of the knights mentions that he's a little nervous about Kleinberg being still infested with the White Wasting, that there's not a cure for that anymore because of the rebels. He's worried that this land he's been guaranteed has been blighted by the dead. And that it's a
Kinda
little too
has.
close to the Witchwood for my feelings. I would have preferred that on the other side of the lake. What, surrounded by rebels? No. Obviously not, but you know, a little something nice near Strawland or Stadborough, you know? The things are easy and orchards are plenty and everything's nice and there's no war yet, nothing going on.
Looking the inner Night Lord in me is telling me just to rip these men to shreds and just tear away their happiness.
Jesus.
Damn.
Do
Later.
you have any more questions that you want to try and find by listening in?
The question is, Josh, how was my investigation?
Not for yours yet. I'll get to
Oh.
the history check in a second. I'm asking you, like, if you want to try and listen in on any more rumors.
So just to double check, Kleinum is still under the White Wasting. The Eagles were allowed through and not hit in the flank, and Wagner has a rebellion going on currently through the Eagles. Did I miss anything from
No,
that
that's about
main
it.
chunk? I guess military positioning. I guess would be the next one to see if they're discussing anything about fortifications coming through from Everstill to Holtzman Keep, or if they're sending a detachment through the Whitewood to surprise the Scarlet Monastery.
Roll me another perception check. It is dark too, but they would have torches up there, so it's no disadvantage.
I reroll that.
Wait,
Okay.
you've got a passive of 22. I don't need to
Okay.
bother asking.
All right.
Never mind.
I need to get in that headspace. I don't need to bother
No,
asking anymore.
No, it's okay. This is like nobody else has thing has taken observant.
But
So
not before.
yeah.
You hear talk about a lot of people being repositioned from Everstill. Like it's being left with a skeleton crew. Everybody's
feels
getting
like
pulled back
bait.
to rest. Especially from Constantin's personal force, his personal army.
Oh.
Personal army moving
Oh.
towards rest.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. 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 I'm thinking, what if we bite the bait, but not everyone else bite the bait? If you're trying to get what I mean,
Hmm.
we fuck over Everstill while everyone else is going through the other region.
As we sit there looking, and you're looking at it, Heinrich's just sitting there. It's like, I've just gleaned some valuable information.
As for your answer on how many people are stationed here, let me go through my footnotes again.
25 or 250. Heinrich, work your
More
magic.
than that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everyone, I think everyone generally underestimates how many people man a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys always send. I need to be able to like start control searching this, but I've got too many pages. It doesn't all stay loaded.
Even with your third monitor? I think it's time to get another PC, Josh.
I actually, my desk isn't big enough for the third monitor.
Oh,
I've started building
no.
another. I've started building another desk.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah. What would?
damn.
Uh, currently I'm looking at beach, although that
Mm.
crap is dense.
Meh.
You have fun with that.
Mm. Because I'm wondering about the layout. If there's essentially a piece of the wall or like foundation, Conrad could like poke his way through and just like essentially be like, "All right, we're in."
Nah.
None in this one, but I'm talking about like later when we were like, "Fuck it, let's just clear out this
Conrad,
place."
you would estimate, based on the size of the castle, about 300 men. About 100 of those are armed men. Another 100 are builders meant to keep and repair, and another 100 are clerical staff. They don't all spend their entire time in the castle, but during a time of war or during a siege, they can all be pulled into it. Not everyone gets a place to sleep,
Eh.
and people share beds, like twin-sized beds, very often in that situation.
Yeah.
But about 300 men, 100 fighting men.
Okay. Would I know any essentially heard about any rumors from my time about like some issues in construction? Or is this far
That's a
beyond my time?
very difficult history check because it's old. The castle is older than you.
Mm.
Okay. I'm just basically trying to I'm trying to basically wonder, it's like, would Conrad
Roll me a history check.
okay. Sure. Fuck. Alright. No.
You don't know specifically now.
Alright. Well, that's something to keep in mind with the Scarlet Monster to bring to the table. More or less what's your plan with that, and then once we do clean up Kleinum, uh I'm like thinking, do I just send a message to our knights up in Stadborough?
That's a
Or do I
warning of the personal guard, possibly. Can this messenger be intercepted?
That's well, no. I was saying for more or less. Well, Conrad is thinking more or less. Does he do the same thing he did with Theodore for his first message, which he encrypted it,
Eh.
more or less hid it? But he's thinking now. I might ride over to Stadborough and essentially ensure that the Raven gets to the knights.
Ride
From
all
a
the way to
distance.
Stadborough.
Yes.
We don't have the time right now.
Well. Um.
We have a war
Josh?
council to get back to.
Yes, but I'm also saying that the Knights of the Silver Hand would be good in this war.
The last time. Yes. but we also kind of betrayed their trust. We told them that we would destroy the horde of plague bearers, which we are now. But that was months ago.
I mean, how long ago was it exactly, Josh?
Like,
That was about 3 months ago.
Okay. I mean, destroyed it, but so you're just saying essentially whatever we did here was for nothing then?
no, because we're opening a way.
You sure? Because the horses could have easily got through there.
Yes, for clan them, yes, but we also destroy. You also think about the surrounding farmlands.
Hmm.
The other individuals who aren't pulled into this war who are still trying to make a living.
My thing
It's
is,
just to prevent the spread of the disease.
yeah,
clan,
wouldn't that still be the thing we do? Wouldn't it still be good to turn that in, regardless? Because i.e. the Knights probably know what the fuck we've been up to, or what the fuck's happened to us by proximity of hearing and Theodore knowing at least what the hell we were planning to do.
I still think we should let them know, but I'm not saying we should ride there right now.
Okay, I'll fucking send the messenger. But I mean, if everyone's gonna be sitting on their ass for a week, what else do I have to do?
Take all the resources that we have left in Darrowshire, explore the surrounding area, recoup.
He just looks at honestly, Connor. When you say recoup, Connor just looks at you with like this, like honestly, with not disdain. It's just more or less like he's not heard someone tell him that word in a long time, and you can tell it's just like almost. It could have pissed. If it was said by someone else different, it could have pissed him off. But because it's said by Heinrich, it doesn't really. It just kind of like Connor's like, oh, nah, okay. So sorry.
And
But,
it's there are a lot of high tensions. I know that you and I do not need as much time as the others, so we can work on shorter rest. But it's no longer just us fighting.
Yeah.
Our allies take longer.
I know.
So
That's why I ensure that the fight's continuing. And I'm going to ensure at least I get someone on our side. That's what I'm thinking, and more or less ensuring with this plan. That's what I think it would be best for me to go that way. To
how
ensure
long,
we get the minutes.
Josh? How long would it take him to get to Stabburrow? If you go around,
Oh no, I'm going through.
are you going like?
Yeah, no. I'm like,
Oh my God.
You guys think I'm not? I'm just going on this. I'm just going
Conrad
straight.
confirms that he is in fact insane.
We do that.
We knew
How
that.
many days did it take us to go from the Scarlet Monastery to Clanham?
day or two. Okay, yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fair
I don't
now.
think we have the time.
I'm thinking about. Yeah,
Yeah, that's 70 miles.
yeah. Fuck it, I'll send a Raven. I'll just tell him we got rid of the plague bearers and incline him
It would
fully.
take him 3 days to get to Stadborough.
You can get there back in the week.
I think you could make it in time.
So how long did it take them to get where they are now?
Yeah.
He would be 1 day over.
Ah.
It's not bad.
But maybe you can convince everybody to wait a day.
Eh.
Just, well, I don't know, Josh. I'm more or less like, well, that's the thing with this one. I'm basically Hail Marrying that is just still the plan for the Knights of Silver Hand. I don't know how reliable those guys are, at least keeping that up, or less if they had some of this deal. I'll just send a raven, just telling basically that we destroyed them and plan something else or something. Nah, not even tell them that. Just we destroy them. I haven't got my week time to essentially prepare my secret messages,
Mhm.
or at least a couple
Okay.
days in advance.
As you guys make your way working through Kleinum, killing, the upside down, the remaining zombies and other creatures. Can you both roll me a stealth check?
They are the
Alright,
stealth crew.
24.
Yeah, for this one, I'm gonna have breastplate only. Let's see, give me a second. Take off this. Quick. Okay.
Mhm.
27.
As you're making
Hell
your
yeah.
way through from the old ruined chapel, you begin to hear voices.
Okay.
Do you go and investigate,
I
or do you
send
just take off?
I
What are
send
the
retcon.
voices?
Well, yeah, what are the voices saying?
I am so bored. I'm so hungry. I just want to grab someone and eat them. Can we please just go find one of the hamlets and just kill them all? We'll grab them. Nobody will notice. It's not any different than what's happening already. Could be goblins. I don't know. I don't care. I'm hungry.
Oh,
No. We gotta stay. We're only watching. You can eat when we get back. We've got
Is
plenty
it-
on promise. He'll feed us. It's fine.
Josh, is it voices we heard before?
Not from the castle, no.
What about from Darrowshire?
I don't understand your question.
The voice. Well, do we recognize the voices of who they belong to?
You do not recognize the voices, no.
Okay.
I was wondering for more or less the lieutenants or like his vampires that were essentially sprouting, essentially shouting magical words and all that stuff.
No, it is not one of them.
I turn to Conrad and say, "You want to guess to get that?
Want to?
We can see."
Yeah. God guide you, my friend. As hold on, let me just do something real quick. All right, thank God. May God guide you, my friend, and may I keep an eye on you.
I appreciate it.
As I will essentially keep my eye on him so I can use the potent, the potent ability on him.
Oh, am I the one investigating? All right,
Do you want to be the one investigating, or do you want me to be the one investigating?
I can investigate. I have the best perception if I'm trying to sneak around.
Yeah.
Josh, is the chapel dilapidated or is it still whole?
Extremely dilapidated. Full roof caved in, columns have fallen over, stained glass has been broken to the extremes.
I'm gonna climb up the roof to look through on the holes to see what's inside.
Let me put you on the map first.
Best part, I can run up walls now.
This is actually one of the maps that I was going to take Emran to.
Excuse me?
Ooh. That's for a later date.
What'd that mean?
Zoons?
You can hear
When I
about
got-
something now. It'll be important for you
captured you.
for later.
Oh,
Oh.
And let's just let everyone see through Mr.
Oh,
Shaw.
I can see him.
For some reason, I'm here.
Yeah, you're down there. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Ignore that.
That's fine.
I can see him.
Oh.
Back to about
Okay.
there.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh god, big map.
My name Heinrich. What's yours?
Friends.
I make good bread.
We friends
I go
now.
blah da blah. Alright.
Oh, that's
Am I free to move?
better.
You are free to move.
Okay. So this is the entrance right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Was he on around here? What time of day is it, Josh?
Midday.
Oh. What's up, Blakesburger? I'm gonna start running up the wall here.
Hmm. See.
I'm gonna start climbing this wall right here.
Is there any, Josh? Is there any place I need to keep an eye? Basically, I need to roll stealth checks if I were to move around to keep an eye on him.
If you get past, like, honestly, this point,
Wait,
and if you go above the little wall that lines the ledge,
wait, which
where are you
one?
going? Where are you going next time, Rick?
Up.
Do you have the just run up a wall ability?
Yep. Level 9.
You make me a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain vision on Heinrich. I'm gonna say you're gonna be right there.
Okay.
Heinrich, you see what look like 5 vampire spawn posted here, waiting. Several corpses, almost drained entirely dry of their blood, of look like regular farmers and village folk, kind of scattered around this very dilapidated and old church of Pelor.
I'm gonna listen in here. See what they're talking about.
There doesn't seem to be much more conversation than what you already heard. He
Oh, they're just
said
sitting here.
he wanted to go eat somebody. Guy said, "No, we're just supposed to be watching. You'll get food when we go home. There's there's human cattle at home."
For
Man's really said
Um,
we have McDonald's at home.
How are they kitted out?
They
have
don't
stamps.
appear to have any armor. They're just wearing ragtag, ragaband looking bandit clothes. Each of them has a dagger at its side, but I mean, by the look of it, they've not been taken care of at all.
Okay. I'm climb back down.
Hmm. You think we can take 5? Me and Heinrich?
I think you can take 5.
Y'all are scary
I-
and fast.
I
Hmm.
I hear Ethan is a little nervous.
Hmm.
Assert your
Barcelona.
dominance, become the supreme vampire.
This is just that one scenario with Brindle and Osh saying just like, yeah, we can take those dragons.
I look at him and say, "Do you want to wait until night so we can take him?"
Shit. Did I fuck with you? Did I fuck with that?
See, they're bonding.
See.
he looks
Actually,
he looks at
Heinrich.
Gar and is like, "I've learned a thing or two from you, old man."
Heinrich, my good
Yeah.
friend. You think you can weaken some of the walls, or more or less pushing some of the ceiling to fall on them?
Oh, I can.
All right. Can he get out? Because it's going to be essentially me on Nico, firing away.
Oh, I can get up there. He's not. He's like, I literally just ran this wall vertically.
All right.
I
Okay.
apologize to everybody who won't have anything to do in this combat.
You're good.
I didn't
Oh,
think they would actually do it.
Josh,
I was
but-
wrong. Go ahead and place yourselves where you want to be when the start of this combat begins.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question: is there beams up there that I could break?
There are, yeah.
What would
You'll
I
have
need
to
to
hit
do?
them and do at least 10 points of damage on each hit.
Mm.
Okay,
Hmm.
I can do
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
I can definitely do that with a sling.
Just
Hey
imagine
Josh,
back at the monastery, just something just happened.
hey Josh, how tall is this roof?
It's about 40-50 feet.
All right. Let's see, is this still a roof?
Barely.
Could
Oh,
I-
you
could I-
mean that? Wait, which one? Where
this one,
part?
this building
This
right
one?
here.
Yeah, barely about 20 feet. It's about level with this wall here.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't be able to
Nico
peer up there.
cannot
right?
climb.
I know, I know Nico can't climb, but I reckon.
He is not Roach.
Aw.
He's not Roach.
Redcon will be sitting where I'm usually sitting, so Conrad just like basically teleports to him. He just basically like essentially separates his legs as he's trying to like get on top of a horse quickly.
All right, give me a sec to set this up. Are you saying you want to be up there? You want uppies?
Yeah,
I want
someone
uppies.
else.
Both of us
Okay.
want a piece.
Go put
So
Conrad somewhere.
Alright.
Put Heinrich there. Both of you roll for initiative.
Hold on. I don't have access to the eco for some reason.
Eh.
No, because it's Amelius.
Eh.
Uh-huh.
That's how Danielle
Y'all kept
participates
moving
in the
it, so you
fight.
got banned.
Yeah, Amelia has to control Nico.
See, give me a second.
Then give me a minute while I roll these vampire spawns initiatives.
Let me.
Weird thing about the monitor is that because it's a different size, my cursor appears on a different place when I cross the monitor,
Oh,
Well, that's annoying.
and that's getting
I hate
confusing.
that.
Learning how to get used to that.
Give me a second. Where the fuck did Nico go? Oh, he got stuck in a wall.
No, my boy.
Where?
No, my boy.
Where did he go?
Down south. For some reason, I was like trying to click on him, but it was like, no,
I see a health
he's
bar
going.
right
He's
here.
going somewhere. Let's see.
Right where?
I'm
down south.
pinging it.
Oh, golly, Roach, get out of there.
Yeah, he fucking roached himself when I was trying to like click on him and just double check it works.
All right, CRF fight, skirmish.
See.
Conrad, interestingly enough, you will actually begin us.
To prepare for this fight, I will essentially well, I have already put holy water on my essentially my shots for this fight. But I'm going to prepare 2 longbow attacks when Heinrich essentially breaks one of the beams and essentially hurts one of them. So when I hear noise, it's just volley onto that one when Heinrich is going at them.
Okay.
So it's more or less. So
I have
it's more or
to
less.
move to be able to shoot through that door.
Uh,
That'll
how
work, though.
far? How far?
Like right there.
Right there. Okay, cool.
Because
Oh,
this is still a wall, right?
okay, there's still a wall. Okay, cool. Just wondering because. All right, cool. Because I'll prepare 2 shots when Heinrich makes the wall break down, and I'll sure retcons in place in case I need to skedaddle, or
Cool.
we are doing the skedaddle plan.
Heinrich, it is your turn.
How are the beams laid out, Josh?
Horizontally about like that.
Okay.
These are not questions I'm ever prepared for.
It's like this, right? Is it covering like a 5-foot expanse? Is it kind of like a beam,
Oh,
like this?
Yeah, it's about 5 feet wide.
Okay. I am. Hold up. Oh boy. So Josh, I have a question about the wording and Ricochet. Not Ricochet, the Sling Master.
It does need to be a creature
Okay.
for Ricochet to work.
Oh damn! You couldn't fucking crosshair this.
Yeah, I was about to ricochet across to the beams and destroy both of them in one go.
Evan, don't you call these guys Count Dooku? That's disrespectful to Count Dooku.
No,
And look
got
at
a
their
point.
chins. Look at their
I
foreheads.
know,
They're as
look, I
wide as
know,
his.
but actually, you are kind of right about that. Never mind. Wow, they do look like.
I am. All right, cool. I'm going to sling this first beam here.
All right,
Josh.
roll for attack.
All right. Sling, baby! Consent shot. Pew.
You roll me 5d6.
Yep.
Actually, let's make it d8s.
23.
He needs to make a deck save. Let's go with against your key modifier. Doesn't
Nope.
matter.
All right.
That's a 5, 23 damage.
Nice. I am
Conrad,
going to.
why don't you go shooty shooty?
Yeah. Shooty, shooty.
Alright, cool. See, double checking, make sure I get everything. Yep.
That'll hit. And that'll hit.
And those are both holy damage or
Nine.
radiant damage. The fires.
Annoying, but okay.
Yes.
9, 16 extra damage, and he falls prone.
Nice.
Is that your turn, Heinrich? I'm pretty sure it's not.
No, my second attack, I'm going against this beam right here.
Okay, roll for attack. That'll hit. Roll me 5d8.
34.
Holy crud!
Jesus.
What's your key save DC?
Where's the key? 8 plus 4, 12, 15.
15. One of them has met the DC then, and not fallen prone. 4 and 1 have failed.
And it's
Is
a
that your turn?
bonus action to apply the holy oil, correct?
Yeah.
As bonus action, I apply holy oil to 10 pieces of ammunition.
Okay. Is that your
And
turn?
how far up am I?
40 feet?
All right, yeah, I'm fine. I think that
The
range is
Spawn, seeing as you're just absolutely destroying their hideout, he just screams, "Food!"
Joke's on you.
And then he dashes like straight up, just like you do actually. Just dashes straight up the wall. That one is surprised. Surprised. Surprised.
Assert dominance, bite him.
Bite him. Oh Lord, please don't. This one is gonna dash 20 feet up the wall.
Dude, it'd be funny.
Alright.
Conrad, it is your turn.
See, give me a second. This entire deal is wall, right, Josh? The one Heinrich's on? So I can't shoot the one that's. I can't shoot this one?
What? He's right next
Unless
to
you
me.
can angle through this window. If you can angle your vision through that window, I'd be fine with it.
Vision my angle through which window? This one?
This one,
Okay, cool.
I think you can see that through that, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can
I
see through
can.
Heinrich, can't you? That's why.
All right. Well, no, I got line of sight of him now. Because my thing is, I'm gonna I'm gonna pull out my because with the longbow, I didn't do with the other one, but this one, I have the push mastery.
Why do you do this to me? I know I started it with Barry, but I'm tired of getting pushed around.
You did, asshole.
I'm gonna give him at least a strength save against your dex plus your proficiency plus 8.
And 15.
14 does not pass. He gets pushed off the wall and falls 40 feet. No, 50 feet. Roll me 5d6, wouldn't you? Take. Oh, that's not kind of unlucky.
So,
You take 11 falling damage. Is that your turn?
I'm wondering, Josh.
What do you
Could I
wondering,
light?
Michael?
Could I light fire, like essentially the oil things, and throw them onto them?
Halt of
It
cocktail
would.
time.
You would need to have set that earlier, but I would
Okay.
allow it to be like an attack to throw one of the oils, and then another attack to like throw a torch at it.
How far?
Let's go with 10 times your strength or dex mod.
10 times 30. I can't get over there, but I have someone that can.
Record!
What is this?
Reckon.
Man? This says strong coffin maker house vibes.
Crazy.
It really does.
I'm about to see a vampire spawn get thrown out of a second story window.
Flame those guys. Flame these
Oh,
ones. As
I'd come with you. I could have smited it just for the memes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I have no room to stand on raw, but rules is intended. This feels like Retcon shouldn't be able to do this. Where is he getting this bottle of oil?
Contained.
Conrad.
Magic. Magic.
And also accent
Some
search.
Looney
Shenaniganery.
Tunes physics here.
Retcon just goes through
The-
Conrad's pockets on the way.
Oil has a 15-foot square that it makes. Where do you want it to get put?
I'm thinking legitimately. 15-foot square. So exactly that square right there you put,
Yeah.
or that black square. Yeah, I'll put it right there, or one to the. Yeah, right there, because that's the best I can see with him. Tossing him. I don't know if I can get this guy. This last
No,
one.
Oh no.
you won't be able to get it to him.
Yeah,
Is
I
that your
think
turn,
2.
Conrad?
Yeah, 2. What damage do I need to roll? Because I will use action search on this.
Oh god.
I don't think it's damage. I think it's flat. They take 5 damage for every turn that they spend in it.
Oh,
And
okay.
also it will coat them, dealing 5 every turn
Nice.
Okay.
until
cool.
they take an attack action to remove it from them.
All right, cool. I'll get right here, and then
I think
in
that's
my
the
turn right here to essentially more or less ensure they can't get to me via retcon.
Cool. This is a mess. Heinrich, it's your turn. Everyone is prone. You have disadvantage on everybody but this nerd.
Oh, this nerd's gonna get fucked. And yeah, I have 10 pieces of
Please don't. I'm
ammunition.
not prepared to
go
intermingle the bloodlines.
I'm not going.
Damn.
Excuse you. I'm already taken. Thank you. I already have.
a dummy.
I
Oh
already
my
have a dummy on me. Thank
God.
you. She has my leash.
Stop saying things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cheat on Izzy. That'd be nasty.
21 hits.
Yeah,
Cool. Nice.
for 21.
Bop.
And then yeah, okay.
And then
Hands
bonus
off.
action.
Let me know.
Let's see here. 21, 26, 39, 51,
Oh my god.
59, 69 damage, baby.
Nice.
Nice.
Also, he's dead.
Let's
That is an
go.
absurd amount of damage.
Is that your turn, Heinrich?
Yes.
When
All
2
right.
players can go off and kill 5 vampire spawn, that's
You're
That's pretty-
level
that's pretty
9. You killed Strahd at this level.
We
I
did
know.
kill
Oh God, we
Strahd at this
did.
level.
we did.
Granted, it's 2 levels below when the book said I should have let you kill Strahd.
We did it.
You did.
Somehow.
That freaking stuff hurts. Morale check. That one.
Oh.
Run away!
You hear Heinrich just, hey, they went that way.
This one, however, is going to stand and fight. He takes another 5 damage, and he's going to, one more time, see how foolish this is, dash up to you.
Oh, he's gonna get yoked.
How much movement does he have? Wow, that's a lot of movement.
Vampire spawn have 40 feet of movement,
Wow.
because vampires are supposed to be fast.
Eh.
Yeah, he'll stand a fight. He's not on fire actively. However, he is going to dodge. Same thing, he's going to stand up. Honestly, he's probably going to exit the church, and he's going to dodge. He's dead.
Meh.
Conrad, it is your turn.
Let's see. I don't like cowards.
Eh.
I don't like cowards.
Damn.
Let's see. Hold on. Double checking. Yeah, no, Nika's getting to him.
Man's just appears.
I'm so glad I sent you with the Zoom.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Still checking and get everything up in this one. All right, cool. Because he is alone, I shall. Oops, wrong one. I'm supposed to.
That will hit. Callie, your cleaves deal so much more damage than your normal attack.
God, I wish the cleaves. Can I
Mike
just?
Roman.
No, you
Michael.
can't just apply the cleave to him. This is supposed to reward positioning.
Eh.
That'll also hit for 16. And don't complain about dealing 27 damage just with 2 attacks.
No, I will.
Understandable. Because I would do.
That,
Yeah, you
that
would.
is- That is
Is
my
that your turn?
turn. Yeah.
Heinrich, it is your turn.
I looked at the person who's trying to go up to him. He says, "Bold move, gotten. How does it feel to be an inferior vampire?"
He's actively on fire. He's screaming. I'm sorry, no witty banter.
I know. He just says it.
I want you to this is Sparta kick him off.
Oh, if I kill him, I am.
Oh my
Not if,
god.
my bad. When I
When?
kill him.
Manifest.
Let's see here. What was it? 2? Yeah. So we go 1, 2, 1,
Punch.
and then I think 2 more punches or 3 more punches.
If you spend another key point, 2 more punches.
2 more punches. Punch.
If you want to spend a key
punch.
point.
I will. What's the AC?
15. Let me know.
15. Okay, 16, 24, 31, 37, 47. 47 plus 6 gets me 53.
He is dead.
As I just says, and I am the superior one, and he just kicks him off.
Vampire takes another 5 fire damage and is going to use one of its attacks to basically stop, drop, and roll, and then pick himself back up. Then he's going to just woefully try and claw at Conrad. He knows he's dead, but he's, you know,
Try to take Conrad
rage
with him.
against the dying of the light. Yeah, 17 don't hit.
Eh.
Nope.
Get away from the rods from God and
Eh.
dodge. You can actually join our friend here. Make 2 attacks against Conrad. A 14 doesn't hit, but a miraculous 26 will hit.
Eh.
So yeah, that's 26 will hit.
Shield. Nah.
You will take
No.
10 slashing damage.
All right, cool.
It is your turn.
All right. Oh,
Swing away, Daryl.
Eh.
lovely, lovely fools.
I expected this level of arrogance when we get to level 9. Glad you guys are confident now.
I mean, Conrad's had this level of arrogance like half the campaign.
Yeah.
And Heinrich
This,
Skeen, yep.
this is very true. Right against 3, I assume, for the primary attack.
Yes. Yes.
That will hit. 9 cleaves over.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
That
Whoa.
will kill number 3. And then number 5
Jesus.
takes 22 slashing
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Is that your turn, Conrad? He's really badly injured.
Conrad's just gonna place himself essentially right in front of him to essentially be like, "All right, Heinrich, go ahead." As I put Retcon right here as well with the Scarlet Blade to ensure that one doesn't try to run away or try to spook him. Essentially,
Mr. Schmetterling, go ahead. Have fun.
I'm
Go
debating whether or
eat
not I
'em.
want to drop. I'm debating whether or not I want to drop down and just aura farm this fucker.
Jump
That'd
the
be-
gap and then jump after him.
oh,
That would
I
be
can- yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
I
just
think
like Assassin's Creed it, jump, fall,
Yeah.
jump.
yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna do that. I can't move my character tokens though. Thank you.
Slow fall works, I assume. I don't remember. I haven't played a monk in 3 years.
Oh yeah, it works.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
No,
Okay, cool.
it's
Go.
like it's a lot. Number 1, I have disadvantage. I'm sad. Let's see here. We got stab, stab, punch. punch.
Why do you have advantage? Oh, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Punch because he's dodging.
Yeah. 15 AC turns into 5 plus 10 plus 12, 27 damage. Is that your turn?
Yep.
He's dead. Yep. Disengage. He thinks he can run away.
Did you not see my epic acrobatic ability?
This one looks at his friend with absolute just hatred at the cowardice that he's showing. And he tries to claw Conrad for a whole 13 and then 11. Does not hit. Conrad, it is your turn.
Conrad. Let's see. Oops. For some reason, Nico wanted to move, even though I just barely pressed on myself.
Well, Nico always
Alright.
wants to move.
Yes, Nico always wants to move.
He's been influenced by his master. He's a vampire horse now.
Yes.
You hear him just say blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
12.
15 doesn't hit. That is how much health he has left. He is dead.
All right. Oh, well, essentially just more or less block off this other guy to ensure Heinrich gets a plus.
Heinrich, it is your turn.
You see Heinrich for flavor. He just starts running across the wall and jumps and just try to kill him on the walk walking.
Mock walking.
So I have a plus
God.
2. And then yeah,
Everyone sees
1,
Conrad suddenly hurt and
2.
like, what happened to you guys? Oh,
3.
nothing.
Is he dead, Josh? Don't worry, showing tasteful abs.
Yes, he is dead.
All right.
That is the end
No.
of combat.
What is here?
He's brushing himself off and he's like, I need a new shirt.
Yeah.
I don't like those
Conrad-
ones though.
Yeah, fair enough.
You want to burn the bodies?
And
Sounds
maybe we
good.
should probably check in case they had any information or
I
whatever.
highly doubt they did.
I hardly doubt, but never know.
I mean, if you want to do it, I can go check.
Yeah, I'll burn the bodies.
Josh, can I check for information? Letters, chest bags.
Roll me an investigation check.
9.
Passive perception at 22.
No, that's a 15.
15.
This is
20 then.
You have a +5 to investigation.
Observe feet.
Does
Yep.
that apply to
That does.
investigation?
Yeah.
uh
Oh.
Yeah.
I need to
oh.
consider observant more.
So
Same.
observant with Conrad is a +15.
Oh.
Huh.
Don't.
Hmm.
It takes a while of searching through these guys' clothes and bags until you find a couple of hidden, sewn-in compartments. If Emran were here, Emran probably would have found it right on spot. But it takes a little while. You find these notes, these papers written in a script that you don't really know. It's not common script, or at least it's
Is it
not
giant?
your common script.
Is a giant.
It is not a
Undercommon?
language that is available for choice in character creation.
No.
Ah.
Uh,
No, my giant has failed me.
no, my Sylvan, it doesn't work in
Scam.
this one specific spot.
Eric looks at it and says, I hope they came from the same area that apparition's in.
Hmm. Let's see, I'm double checking something if identified just to
I think
decipher
you need
things or
comprehend
not.
languages for that.
I know, it's just
Or
I'm praying to
tongues.
God.
What are you praying about?
No, I'm just seeing if identify can help us here. No, it's not. Nothing here.
Other than that,
Yes.
it doesn't take too much. You've already got a pit of oil burning. Just throw the bodies in there. As
Yep.
their fat starts to break down into burnable oils, it takes care of the rest.
Yeah.
It burns. It smells terrible, but
Awful.
also
God, awful.
sickly appealing.
Ugh.
Heinrich,
Oh. Yeah.
that smells just lovely.
Oh god.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh
And you just
god.
get this kind of wistful feeling in your heart, like you've missed out on something.
Don't like that.
We missed out. Oh.
Is it like, I don't know. In
You
my
also
heart.
gain 4 to your counter.
Oh.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
A wistful
Alright.
feeling in my heart.
Is that still beaten?
What does that mean?
I mean,
I thought that stopped.
vampires are creatures of what seems like essentially more or less competition. What if killing another vampire just adds to it, but you guys just don't, we're not essentially told that, or else essentially it's like, oh, this is like a drug. This is a drug killing the other vampires. That's why I don't tell you guys, so you guys don't kill everything else.
I'm about to become Blade.
Oh god.
And then can I have the two of you roll me a stealth check as you make your way back to the Scarlet Monastery? Heinrich, stop
Mm.
blowing your nat 20s on things that aren't crits.
Give me a second. For some reason, my
I
thing. will
crit
not
on
open
19s
up.
and 20s. Okay. I'm fine.
Give me 1 second. Is it did it open up? For some reason, my roll 20 is not working with me.
Uh,
Oh
Is your
no!
service?
Maybe
Are you able to type anything else? Like, what do you mean it's not working with you?
it's like it's frozen.
Mm.
I can't. I'm like, what the hell?
Might be your internet
I'm trying-
because you're
I
also
think it's your
being a
internet.
little spotty. That's fine. Do you have a
Am I?
physical dice?
Do I not? Wait, hold on. Um, let's see. Right here. They do not. Comes in back. If you can roll for me, please.
Sure.
Then I can just try to
Conrad
pull
plus
on the
11. Doesn't have heavy armor on. That is a 21. You're both fine. You arrive back at the Scarlet Monastery on the day that a larger discussion is about to unfold. As you return back, you see a large contingent of what look like personal knights for a man who everyone else has been introduced to as. What's I didn't write down his name.
Meh.
His name is Kraft Thalbricht. I will type that out.
Yeah, we've heard the name
Thank you.
Thalbrecht, haven't we?
It's one of the
Stallenberg.
new nobles,
Ah.
right?
It is one of the lesser nobles. He's a relatively elder man. Oh, there he goes.
Yep. Hi, Michael.
Well,
Oh, I like his token. He looks like a nice, kind man.
he looks like a nice
He's a
man.
I
relatively
trust him
older man
immediately.
in his mid to late 50s. Especially for the Kingdom of Restalor, that's pretty darn old.
That's pretty darn old.
Good job, my dude.
Old enough that he might have remembered the War of the Beard.
Oof.
But since Michael actually is dealing with some crap and it is 8 o'clock, we normally take our break around now. Let's take a short break.
Alrighty.
And we can go until 10 today.
Sick.
Cool.
Monastery, I need Conrad to roll me a perception check.
Oh,
Just Conrad?
If he's still here.
Alive.
was.
God fucking damn
Okay.
it.
No, we can hear
There
you.
we go.
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. It's just for some
Your
reason. this
internet
being
lets the profanities through.
It scares it into submission.
Ooh. Like,
He got them fancy hooves.
he do goddamn fancy hooves. I think Michael might be dead again.
Michael, start cursing.
Give me a second.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, there we go.
I know it's just immediately shitting at everything. I don't know
Oh god.
what's
Oh, poor guy.
That's so frustrating. I'm just gonna roll for him. And we'll deal with the implications of that afterwards.
Hi, Michael.
Bye,
Bye,
buddy.
Michael.
I hope you find your Wi-Fi.
Close the window. You're letting all the Wi-Fi out. That is the nice thing about in person. You can't be screwed over by connection issues as easily.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, not.
If one of you's disconnected, all of you are disconnected.
And then we have bigger problems.
It's like, Henrik, you fall unconscious. Huh?
Eh,
Heinrich, I need you to roll me a perception check, actually.
Conrad gets
No.
kidnapped again.
Hey, who's in my bio?
that would be Josh.
No, it wouldn't be. You were in your bio.
It's
Oh.
me.
Oh, so you looked! He confirmed it!
No, or unless somebody else was digging around in your sheet.
I don't think we have access to that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
You did only
Oh, yeah.
temporarily. 22. Okay, this is actually awkward for him now. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Oh no, am I fighting someone? Am I fighting someone
No.
by myself?
No.
You'll be fine.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Actually wanted him to roll low on that stealth check, enough to get away from Conrad, but not Heinrich. Heinrich, as you guys arrive at the gates, your pocket feels very slightly heavier
Hmm.
as you
Reverse
find
robbery.
a folded up note.
Oh.
What? You're just like,
What's Gabriel
see him.
doing?
It's not Gabriel, it's Sean.
Just blaming Gabriel.
Heinrich is sitting there
He's
like,
right
"And I didn't
there."
see him." I was more concerned of I didn't see him.
It's a romance scene.
No.
Heinrich is sitting there like,
Oh, Izzy's passing him notes like they're in middle school.
Oh, God.
Heinrich
a-
will hold up. I guess Heinrich would take a little glance at the note. When was when did my pocket feel heavier?
As you were riding like the last 200 feet.
I didn't see or hear him. Heinrich's gonna take a look at the note. Random note is typing. Kind of sexy.
Fuck.
Oh my God. Evan.
Heinrich looks at it,
Okay.
reads it,
I'll stop.
and it's just how. This is all he says is walking in. Like, he kind of looks behind him to see if he sees anyone.
Make me one more perception check.
22 again.
But I'll also need to make one for Conrad since he's still with you. I imagine he would probably check with you. Check again.
Mm-hmm.
Michael not being here is making this much more difficult to figure out. I'm just gonna say he's gonna point him out to you because I know Conrad hates him, but I think he would still point him out. You see Antonid off in the distance, hiding in the amongst the trees and the bushes.
Oh my God.
Like, he beat my pat. Oh wow.
You got a 23.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
He looks and he just like mouths where.
Where?
He flings his arm wide into the wood.
He just gives a thumbs up.
You see him like just kind of not like all the way up, but just throw his hands up a little bit in frustration.
He kind of points to the woods to the left. It's like he held his hand up.
he's already walking off to the right.
He just puts his thumbs up. It's just like
Oh
be
my
easier for him.
God.
Like, it was such an awkward state because like Aporus comes out here, he sees Conrad, he knows, oh, that guy hates me, but I need to get the other one's attention. So he just like tried to sneak up on them, succeeded too well at being sneaky, and then rolled another 24 on his sleight of hand check to put something into your
Oh
pocket.
my God. Suffering from
Suffering from
success.
Success. Oh, that's so...
Oy.
It's just we're too good at, at this that we're both like we can't communicate effectively.
It's just these two vampires who are not magically inclined, and it's just like this is not normally an issue for vampire lords.
we got to start recruiting some mages to the coven. This is just getting embarrassing.
Great, let's bite Emrin.
I mean, it might help with the curse issues. I don't know. Just get a better curse.
Or it could
Oh,
make
he's
it
just sitting here in
worse.
the courtyard.
That's 50-50.
Two curses.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are you gonna do, Heinrich?
I just realized that the noble is out here in the courtyard.
Oh,
You didn't see anything.
yeah, you didn't see anything.
I was like, how would he react
With those
the noble
stealth
in the
checks,
courtyard?
he
It's just-
didn't see anything.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely doesn't have the perception to be able to see that.
It's Heinrich. Well, I'm assuming these two are. I'm assuming these two are in. These two are inside, as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let me rearrange. This
Oh,
guy's
they
been
went to the secret
thrown
bed
out.
chambers.
Chambers.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, be in love.
I would call it that.
They're in a situationship.
Oh God.
Oh god.
I can see Gabriel's vision, Josh.
Yeah.
And who knocked him out and finally made him take a nap?
But he knocked him out. He passed out, and Magnus carried him to a bed. You shouldn't
Hello.
be able to see his vision anymore, should he?
No.
Should you?
No, I can't. We didn't even pick up clothes, did we?
God damn it, Heinrich, you had one job!
I think Emran would be making some new clothes over the long rest. Just simple shirts.
Sure. A thin linen shirt
E.
made by
like-
your local seamstress.
As Heinrich enters the big ol' room, Emran is like visibly a bit skinnier as they just chuck a shirt at you.
Thank you, Emran.
You're welcome.
Get that fucking out of here.
Oh my god.
I think it's the other
Evan.
way around. I think it's Isabel de Hines, by the way.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate it.
Of course.
Now I can start. Now I can go change and stop running around semi-shirtless.
Emran is no longer wearing their fine
Izzy will be
clothes,
so
but like
disappointed.
just simple linen shirt and linen pants.
What'd you say, Danielle?
I said Izzy will be so disappointed.
Oh my god.
Oh, the women shall be so disappointed. Is anything important happening while we're gone?
Not really.
And one of
Just
the
noble guy showed up.
nobles who's allied with the rebellion is here. I
Oh.
assume that's the only interesting thing that's happened.
Oh. Well, we took out the plague spreaders and Kleinem.
Thought you were going to get clothes in Darrowshire.
Yeah. What happened?
We took a detour to Kleinem.
Of course you did.
I mean, good?
And
I
so
guess
the
it's
plague
dealt
spreaders are
with.
now all 18 plague spreaders and 5 vampire spawn are now gone.
Oh, there
Oh,
were
we're
vampire
vampires though,
spawn.
too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they're sitting there watching Kleinem. We took
I
care
guess
of it.
that's not terribly surprising.
Wonderful.
And then also in our classic fashion, we burned them in
Good.
holy fire.
And y'all had a much more exciting week than we did.
Yeah.
Yes, it was my turn to take a boys' trip with Conrad.
Was it enlightening, world changing, revolutionary?
Fun.
So much fun.
Wonderful.
I'm sure. So much good boy talk. It's so much fun.
Emran gives the
Killing
disdainful
things.
eyebrow raise.
Spare me the details.
was about war and like guy stuff, you know.
Okay.
Howard's just cracking a big old grin across his face.
Emran's not having it.
How are the numbers here?
Bad.
Okay. Josh, did we take a pit stop in Darrowshire? Like we were supposed to?
Well, we can talk about that later. What did you want from Dershire?
Close.
You just got a shirt. You're fine.
But like,
Meh.
fine.
I mean, I think they wanted to see if they'd left anything useful there, like supplies or
Yeah.
anything like that. They could
Yeah,
have
we,
gotten
we can do that later.
missed
I mean,
for.
that's a hand wave. I'll just get it to you kind of thing.
Okay.
Although us getting to mock them for not doing the single thing they set out to do is funny.
I just imagine them out there almost at Darrowshire, just, we never killed those plague spreaders. Horses start
Like,
turning.
great idea, just barrels down the road.
Also, we also found out that the Holtzman Keep is currently occupied by around 300 occupants.
Is that normal
I'm
or
gonna go on a
abnormal?
limb here and say they're not friendly occupants.
No, I also found out that the Eagles were allowed to just go through with no counterattack.
That's confusing.
And Everstill is being left with a skeleton crew.
That feels
Ooh.
like bait.
And those individuals from Everstill who are going to rest, Lore. In particular, the Constantine's personal guard.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Could be interesting.
Well, that's definitely a lot of good intel to bring up at the meeting.
Yeah.
The show. Let's go all around the show. That's fun. Go walk in the gardens.
Okay, all I heard was go walk in the garden.
He
Yeah.
just says, I'm just gonna go walk in the gardens.
Okay, bye.
I have half a mind to do that myself, but the meeting is soon. So don't stay out there too long.
How soon?
Oh,
The end of the
fucking
day.
hell. End of the
End
day.
of the day.
Gotcha.
Sounds right now, Josh?
Like noonish.
All right, we reconvene at the dawn of 6:30.
Cool. I'll start hustling to the right side of the map to the forest.
As you begin hustling. Can you roll me a stealth check?
Yeah.
Meh.
There are quite a few people who have decided to wander the gardens.
25.
A lot of people trying to deal with the emotions that have come after that battle.
Yeah.
You make your way out, and you find Abhoresh in much more common clothing than he normally wears. He's veered away from his dated, stately attire, and he looks like, well, from your commoner's perspective, he looks like a statesman who's trying too hard to look like a commoner of this day and age.
I can see why we ended up related to him. He fits in perfectly.
Just,
But he
Hello.
does look at you and then look around as if he's expecting one more.
it's just me.
Amelia?
Do you want me to go grab Amelia?
Yes, go grab Amelia.
You didn't say anything to me.
He turns around, like, he just says, I think we need a magic caster to communicate better. We're too
No.
good at sneaking around doing stuff.
That much is obvious. How long I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Eh.
He turns around and be like, I'll be right back. Just hustles away.
Like, after Heinrich leaves, at one point, like, Emran will cast message to Amelia and just ask, is Heinrich also a vampire?
You should ask him that.
Okay.
Do I need to whisper for message?
Yeah.
Is Heinrich a vampire?
Emra just kind of mutters under their breath at one point, and Amelia hears it.
Heinrich just hustles back.
Amelia's like about to like walk out the bed on one of the doors.
Meh.
Just Heinrich looks at Amelia. Points.
Glances back, kind of like shrugs, like, "What do you want?"
Forms an A with his fingers. And then points out, and then just sticks his thumb outside.
Emra's
and
I
watching
think Captain
this.
Stroker, he wants me to go with him. I'm not sure, but I'll go.
And he
Like,
points at
Emra's
his,
just
like,
watching
hand,
this
like a-
happen.
He holds up his wrist and puts the finger and like, does it now to like signal. Now it's like he looks at her. It's just A wants to meet.
This new. How did you know? Where? What?
We'll talk about it when we get there. It's not our brightest moment.
I'm getting that feeling. I don't currently have anything to base it on, but I'm getting that feeling.
Look at me, Josh. I'm closing the doors.
I'm not
Yeah,
leaving it open.
God, you're not letting out the heat anymore.
As Heinrich just hustles along.
Can the two of you please make me a stealth check against being seen leaving the grounds for the
Yeah, I'm
second
sure
time
this will-
today?
Ghost
I'm
dog.
Whoever you rolled that. I'll use my inspiration. Re-roll that, Danielle.
I'm like, I don't know. I kind of think this is funnier.
7.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
assuming you're
Zoe.
not wearing heavy armor.
I need to not squeak so Zoe doesn't get upset.
Damn.
I guess
Can you
not.
both-
Hey, Michael's back.
Probably not.
Can you both roll me a d4?
It doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
Damn, thank God I couldn't see you, or else I would have ensured that.
No, I think I would be
five.
wearing armor, honestly. Amelia doesn't take her armor off very often anymore.
I'll adjudicate this.
I don't get seen. Amelia gets seen.
Can you both roll me? Well, can Amelia? Yeah, let's go with just Amelia because Amelia is the one that's getting spotted. Can Amelia roll me a perception check?
Oh my god.
Passive of 10.
Great to know. Okay, continue.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I'm just looking around like I'm going off to, peruse the battlefield and
Just
check
whistling.
up on everything.
Whistling as you
the
want.
battlefield.
Casually but focused sort of deal.
And then all of a sudden you just see her just break into a dead sprint. Just clink, 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 clink.
No, she does not. How stupid do you think I am?
Damn. Silence speaks volumes.
All right, Heinrich, you want to explain now?
Please don't. Please don't.
We-
Please
No,
don't.
explain.
Please
are
don't.
just-
Please, for both of our prides, man.
Fine.
Amelia just like folds her arm, just stares at Heinrich.
Apparently, I'm not perceptive enough.
I'm guessing you knew about this meeting before you came in and saw us the first time.
As of 10 minutes ago? Yeah.
Hmm.
We've
And,
established
maybe just forgot to mention it.
that the blood dragons lack an ability to communicate clearly to each other. And I don't mean emotionally, I mean physically.
You sure?
Like both might be true, but either way.
Perhaps, but that is besides the point of the
Yes,
discussion that I
yes,
wish
it
to have
is.
with the two of you. It's obvious to me that something is happening. The Knights of the Eagle arrived. Explain.
We were ambushed as we've said before, by not ambushed, but direct attack by Karstein. On the front gates, we repelled 2 different waves of forces, as well as prevented him from raising the dead in one of the mausoleums.
Excellent job. He seems curious about the dead, but he doesn't push it any further than what you're willing to say at the moment.
So the Eagles are our friends currently, as there is now a rebellion started that the Wagner family is, I believe, now a part of.
I believe Conrad sent word to them before the battle and asked them to come. He didn't tell us anything about that, did he? About like what he may or may not have signed us up for.
No, not at all. Completely not.
That's all he has said about it.
Which Vector is alive right now?
Josh, which Wagner is a wild right now?
Roll me a history check, both of you.
Ooh,
How involved were you in inter-kingdom politics?
not.
Can I have advantage since I actually met him?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you did meet him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You both remember it starts with an A.
That doesn't help.
Al,
There's too many A names.
Al,
Well, I didn't write down his first name.
Albert,
I'm so mad.
Albrecht, Alan.
Albert sounds right, but it's probably not.
Albert.
There's-
Aiden?
He just sees it. You don't remember. They're staying here though. Why?
There's going to be a war council held here. It's probably to debate on where we should attack and go through.
Council on War.
Yes.
Is this something that I should attempt to become a part of?
Well, if you want to take an active participant, if you're trying to be an active participant in this, I feel like I think it would be the right decision to make. But
If you think it can be done without revealing what we are, then I think it would be good.
well, as I've told you before, I turned to Amelia. They already know who we are. So
You've not shared that with me.
No, they
Yes.
don't.
because I just discovered that right before the battle happened. So
Well, then
they
please
do-
explain.
So they do know that we are vampires.
How?
I forget if you told me this.
I did.
Okay. I think I forgot it in all of the chaos.
Mine's probably read while we were asleep.
What are these people?
Sketchy.
That's a great question. So I take it your romantic overnight stay with Isabel might have had some ulterior motives then, Heinrich?
You feel like a look.
Antoinette, like full body turns towards you. Like originally he was parallel with you, and then he does like a 90-degree twist so that he's parallel with Amelia and
Uh-huh.
is waiting for a further explanation as to what she means by that.
I met with Isabel, was it 2 months ago? A month ago?
I feel like it was
Anywho.
roughly 3 months ago, because shortly after we
3
left.
months. Yeah. It was about there was a tree that he looks as he's walking past. There was a Karstein was raising another tree.
No, it was the
And she
same
heard
tree.
about it and everything. It was the same tree, but she said we should go destroy it, which we did.
This is what kicked off us going with Isabel to burn the tree that started to everything else that has led to this point.
Yes.
And she wanted to meet with Heinrich for. You wanted your notes on the white wasting cure, correct?
That too. I also told her, yeah, on the cure for the white wasting.
This lack of communication is infuriating.
Oh, as Harry just says that, he reaches in his bag and pulls out the letters from the vampire spawn. Here, I cannot read it because it's not my language to read.
Find this.
We also found 5 vampire spawn in Clanum, and also defeated 18 plague bearers. Which was
Did
just
you?
kinda
We
annoying.
did the
Heinrich really would just, oh, look, a distraction.
What'd you say, Josh?
You defeated the plate bearers.
Yes.
Shame.
Shame.
Why is
In
that a shame?
future, if there is a undead creature that is not being controlled by another master, leave them. Such creatures can be leveraged with a strong enough will.
Oh yeah,
They had a
I'm
bunch of
also at.
Karstein's vampire spawn with them that would seem to indicate they were controlled, at least at one point.
Perhaps, maybe.
Also,
Perhaps
I'm
they
also
were
at
just
33
shambling.
kills.
I didn't understand what either of you said.
Just Heinrich saying his score.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Vampire spawn also count towards it. He just says very questioningly.
That gets some raised
flourish.
eyebrows from Amelia.
Has the sun yet rejected you?
It hasn't set me on fire, but I can't see so well anymore.
Yeah, I'm very discomforted by it, but not.
You're lying on the edge of the veil between life and death. So do they. You have
So-
one foot in the river and one foot on the bank. So do they.
Also, I got a very wistful feeling in my heart when I saw them burning in the holy fire. Why?
That much I don't know. I'm not steeped in the lore of our ancestors and the curse that first was thrust upon me by the mother of vampires. I don't understand all of its intricacies. My brothers in blood do. I was never a scholar. I simply indulged until I was cured of the thirst. But onto the subject. Do you think you could negotiate safe entry for me into this meeting? At least from the perspective of the monastery.
I mean, if they know about us, they let us in. I'd say it's
Especially if-
possible.
Especially if you're on the side of trying to kill Karstein. I think we can. It doesn't hurt to try.
Speak with their leaders. I wish to enter under neutral understandings. I understand the humans will not understand why someone as myself would be arriving, but at least for the religious and the zealous, I wish for them not to throw sticks at me as I come into their domain.
Okay, and then how should we introduce you as?
If you speak only to the members of the monastery, then our secret is not kept by their leadership or from their leadership. So speak to them plainly. An ally. An individual who hopes for the fall of another vampire and will cooperate until such an event happens.
I also have to ask, why do you want the downfall of Karstein?
My goal is the revival of my wife. To do that, I need access to Eversil, Rest, and one of the other cities. I need access to the cathedrals. And I need one of you. Or at least Amelia. to survive. Until the day that my wife is returned to me, I will cooperate. From there, I will flee this land, never to see it again in its cursed vale.
Uncle Vampy.
Oh God.
Okay.
Also, what does that note say?
What note?
As I said before, I brought out the crumpled notes and I handed it to him.
I would.
I just imagine him
He doesn't
take
remember
it,
things better than we do.
Yeah, just take it and
Wait,
just
wait, hold
continue
on.
talking.
He's like, wait, hold on.
I mean, yeah, that's what he did. He had a goal here in mind, and he kind of tunneled it.
Yeah, and just what note? Oh.
Whole family of himbos.
Don't call him that.
Isn't
I'm
it
calling
like,
us that too.
isn't what Conrad has above you guys? His intelligence. It's just like
There's not a
damn.
positive intelligence modifier in this entire bloodline.
Hey, at least mine's neutral.
Damn,
So
Carson
long as
really
it's
took
like
everything
this,
from
right?
you. I understand. Because isn't your intelligence knight?
Shut the fuck up.
He's using a weird and very strange old code phrase that was common back in my homeland. It's talking about letting the Knights of the Eagle through. It mentions an herb here I'm not familiar with.
What is
Night
its name?
Lock, I think is what
Nightlock.
those two glyphs put together mean.
Can I roll a nature check using herbalism kit?
Sure, get advantage on that nature check. If you have
Advantage?
proficiency in herbalism.
I do. Where's nature? There it is. 17.
You recall that it's a kind of poison, but you don't remember how it's administered.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
It mentions that herb, followed by this distraction. Use Nightlock after or during this distraction. And then it's got I think that's just Constantin's signature. Or at
So they
least something
poisoned-
representing it.
So something got poisoned during or after?
That would be my guess. You mentioned a nobleman came.
Yes.
Ensure he doesn't drink from anything that isn't directly from the monastery.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, gain me entry. I need to be a part of
Yes.
this meeting. If you cannot gain me entry, he turns to Amelia. Understand what our goals are.
I do.
I would see Constantin dead. He deserves it more than any other. But first and foremost is access to the cathedrals.
I understand.
And you.
Hmm.
No more romantic nights with inquisitors.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I know there's nothing that I can speak that was saying anything, but it wasn't.
Press X to doubt.
Amelia's just looking
There's
at you
no
like
laughing.
doubt.
Somewhere in the cathedral, Conrad is bursting out laughing for no fucking reason at all.
Constantin doesn't like push harder. He takes what you're saying at its word. He understands that what she has a concern somewhere, so he's trying to just abate it as well, because if she has a concern, he has a concern. Just be careful with the relationships that you have. I've seen plenty of vampires think they do good as long as they're guided by another. Most of the time, they end up as dogs on a leash or tools for another person.
Mhm.
You are above them. You are
Mhm.
something more. And then he elbows Amelia in the ribs to stop jeering him.
Okay.
That's all I have to say. Go.
Ha ha. You're so funny. I saw a flip side. So sassy.
This is what you get for not telling me about the meeting.
Just watching you go.
I know, but it's just so funny.
Just the sass of just mirroring your token and moving the opposite direction.
Let me.
Yeah, I gained 4 more on the trip. The 4 vampire spawn.
So strange. Should we discuss what our plan is before we go in guns blazing?
Yeah, huh. Just
Huh.
says- So
Have you talked with the leaders of the Inquisitor very much? I've
no,
tried to kind of avoid them, especially before I knew that they knew.
not at all.
Mm.
I also haven't really had the chance to, so we've been very busy. Although I have been looking for Inquisitor Whitemane, but I think we were in the middle of a war, not in the middle of a not invasion. I don't know. I'm still learning this war terminology thing.
Siege.
You think Isabel might be of use?
Siege. I think she can help.
All right, let's go find your girlfriend.
Same thing. He just walks away.
Oh, look, people.
Oh yeah. And while you guys are talking, I was thinking more or less. I was gonna have essentially heart to heart with Heinrich, or more or less a talk with Heinrich, but I think that can wait for later.
Amelia, close the doors behind you.
No.
Letting all the hot air out.
Because I mean, Connor is just out there essentially testing all his weapons and essentially putting together essentially a thieves' tool set.
Just sees
Because
Heinrich and
yeah.
Amelia walk in, whispering conspiratorially.
He just looks over, kind of just like goes back to essentially arraying his stuff and like basically sitting on his gear. He's like making like the +2 armor, essentially like more raveny. He's like, yes, I got the
She's not in
I
here.
got the feathers. I got
Hey,
the
Emran, have you
feathers."
seen Isabel?
No? Have I seen Isabel? Josh?
The judge at the door says you're in the wrong wing.
Oh, Heinrich, can
Maybe.
I ask you something real quick?
Cool, thank you.
1 second.
Not in the
Let me
middle
do
of
this
the
first.
room.
I apologize.
Well, of course not in the middle of the room. Okay,
Keep
then.
getting stuck on doors. Don't shut the door in my face, Heinrich. We are such siblings.
It's over here, right? This is the wing. Right, Josh? This is the wing, right?
Yeah.
Are we allowed free access right now?
Are you asking me or are you asking the judges?
I am asking you.
You've not tried yet.
I'm just gonna ask the judges if Isabel's in there.
She is.
Okay, we need to see her. Can we go in?
You may.
Thank you. Let's see the truth. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well,
That's
You're
so
such a
edgy.
slut.
Oh my god.
Like, that's the kind of
And-
armor Vanavi would wear.
The
And
cleave doesn't come from the halberd anymore. It comes from his fucking wings when he moves.
yes,
From that freaking schnoz on that thing, man.
I just imagine Emran
Yeah.
sees Conrad wearing that and just like, okay, that's
That is
it
the
looks
Raven
cool,
Lord is
but
back.
oh,
that is very.
is
Dark
that what you
Souls.
called yourself back then?
I was the leader of our band.
Okay,
Seeing as I'm the only one left as the
I
knight.
suppose so, but that combined with that armor, it's hard not to laugh a little bit.
Looks at Amelia and it's just like, you're more persuasive than I am.
My gosh, he's your.
Basically, Conrad just like does essentially just looks at you and just like gets like really scary and just like say,
I'll look at like whoever looks the least preoccupied in this
I'ma
room
be
and ask them where
honest.
Isabella is.
Conrad, I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
And you're only a persuasion check.
I stand corrected.
Yes.
She was speaking with the High Inquisitor.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved in that. Check the library or the. You realize he catches like himself from saying the actual name of the next place, the meditation chambers.
And which
Okay.
door would those be through?
Just keep going to the north.
Thank you. I assume
Wait.
this is north.
That north or this
Don't
north?
you test me,
Josh?
children.
Do you know who you're dealing with here?
I looked around. It's just, oh, is there any labels? Is there any?
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to walk into the wrong room and have somebody changing in there sleeping or something.
Keep going. Keep going.
North.
So keep going north. This is north. Can we knock?
Can we knock
perhaps?
first?
You hear Isabel's voice say that, yes, come in.
Oh, this will be
looks
fun.
She looks at the two of you, like your arms in, your shoulders a little up, like awkwardly, and just this grin just goes across her face.
Every bone in my body just wants to close the door and leave.
He's like, all right, gently pushing Amelia forward.
Jesus Christ.
Amelia, it's great to see you.
Yes.
I'm glad to see that you've survived.
Glad to see you guys tried as well.
Are you looking for me or?
Yes.
For both of you, actually, we have something we wish to discuss with you.
What would that be? The High Inquisitor says.
Well, I've learned from Heinrich that you are aware of our condition. The other
Apparently.
vampire, yes. The one that we've been working with wishes to attend the meeting today, as he wishes to aid in Constantine's downfall.
And why would he want that?
Constantine is guarding several key areas that he needs in order to achieve his goals. And
Areas, you say?
other vampires are a threat.
Is this some sort of territorial dispute, like between two rabid dogs? Then
Not exactly.
please enlighten me.
We first encountered this vampire because we didn't know it at the time. He and I share the same goal of attempting to bring back someone that was lost. We have found a way to do this, but there are relics in chapels, particularly one in Everstill, that we would need to retrieve in order to do so.
So you're asking me to grant 2 vampires traditionally seen as unholy abominations to allow their master in who seeks to filthy the holy sites of our faith.
We have no intention of desecrating anything. And we share the same goal of seeing Karstein fall. I
I
know
would
this
do.
is unsavory. But I feel that if we are going to succeed in this war, we should give ourselves the best chance of success. Working with all potential allies we can gather.
Only it were so simple to give up some of the greatest martyrs of the faith and allow you to plunder their tombs. Who do you seek to revive, Amelia?
My husband.
Was your husband a good man?
He was. A very good one. I wish I was more like him.
In what ways? Where do you fall short of his example?
I think I've crossed lines that perhaps he would not have.
Such as?
I accepted vampirism, High Inquisitor.
Sometimes it's good to admit one's own downfall out loud. So be it. Allow the dog in.
And I'd like to say a lot more every day, every time I hear her. She's starting to sound a lot more agreeable to me. Isabel, no.
Then
Yeah.
to whisper something to the high judge, and I want you to roll me a perception. No,
Hey, Heinrich can read lips.
Yeah.
read lips. Good point. I don't even need to bother anymore. Great point. Why
Heinrich's
is it
around.
assassin? I'm gonna.
Amazing.
Wow.
All right. If you want to.
She says that we're switching the location to the cellar.
We were switching to location to where, Josh?
The cellar.
We're gonna get murdered in the basement.
Isabel, dearest, why don't you welcome this? She looks to Amelia and Heinrich for a name.
Sorry, my cat just came and crawled on me.
Antonin. Does he possess title, Heinrich?
This is Ethan saying. You said it just to introduce him, right? We only know him as Antid Abarish, right? Antonin Abarish. Yeah.
Antidote of Borash and the Blood Dragons, maybe? Would that be his title?
No, Sir Anthony.
Oh,
Sir
God.
Antonin. Yeah, I mean he is knighted. He is technically knighted, so
He is technically knighted.
I mean, Heinrich did ask him how to introduce himself before this. He should have told us.
He said Sir Antonin of Borash.
Okay, good.
Would have probably made a hit.
to be Sir.
What?
Sir
Um,
Antonin Porish.
Sir
He is knighted.
Antonin of Borash, then. Please see to it that he is welcomed warmly. And please
Mhm.
allow Amelia and Heinrich to be reacquainted with their. What is your relationship between him and the man? What are you to him? Are you puppies?
Mhm.
Hounds? Mentor? Mentee?
Cool.
I guess how the vampires see it. Family. In an odd way.
Family?
Out of character, we're his unwillingly adopted children.
No, his
On which
willingly
side
adopted
unwillingly?
children.
Yes. No one wanted this, but we had to do it.
Please welcome their family with the greatest of honors.
Can I insight check her to see if she's planning to murder us?
Yeah, can I insight check?
Go ahead.
I was like, vibe check.
Oof.
That's not great.
Damn. I wish I was in that room so I can make that a 9.
Eh.
Why are you trying to screw over your party members?
Well, it's a 9 plus 7.
No. 9 plus 4. 4 for
9 plus 4.
Amelia. No way. Essentially, making Amelia's just a plus a flat 9.
Why are you trying to screw me over, Conrad?
Um,
I'm the one who has a plus 7.
Also, you don't even know what we're talking about.
Amelia,
Exactly.
you definitely get the feeling that she is trying to create a more advantageous power structure in this meeting. She is shifting it to somewhere underground in her own base, and she's having one of her inquisitors go out to greet him rather than just you two. She is trying to subtly shift the power of this meeting towards herself.
I can deal with that. She's not like plotting to immediately murder us, correct?
Immediately, probably not. Or at least not both of you.
Just
Oh
Amelia.
yeah, once Karstein dies, this kingdom's gonna tear itself apart.
The chances are high. At this rate, the chances are high.
These alliances are held together by hopes and prayers.
Eh.
no. These lines are held on together that we are spiteful towards Karstein.
Mutual hatred.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. It is
Spite.
nothing but mutual hatred. It is nothing but mutual hatred for Karstein.
I dismiss the three of you.
Thank you for your time. Hell out of here. You're a very distracting little
I've-
creature.
As they start to exit, Howard's gonna go and he's gonna close the door. It's gonna stay there and she's just gonna say, "I have one more thing."
Don't gonna leave me alone with Isabel, thanks.
Amelia, Isabel like immediately taps you on the shoulder.
Isabel
Yep,
taps me
yep.
on the shoulder.
No, Amelia.
Oh,
Amelia's looking at that like,
Flings her
wait, why
hand
didn't Heinrich
towards
come with
the
us?
door, like wide-eyed and frightened.
He's like, it'll be fine. We don't have
Dude.
bad intentions.
Can you roll me a persuasion check against Isabel's insight? Are you sure this is gonna be fine? In there alone, the High Judge and the High Inquisitor. That's a bad pairing.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He did
Excuse me,
not tell me about
you
that
don't talk.
beforehand.
Why don't you two talk? You do have
I don't know.
communication.
He doesn't
Why
tell me
all-
anything.
Why do all five of you have such trust issues? I know why, but why?
I mean, half of our bad trust issues came from you, Isabel.
Yes, I know, for good reasons, and that was on purpose. But anyways, Heinrich.
Heinrich looks at the High Inquisitor, and just says, "I do not know what is under or beneath the catacombs. But whatever it is, it tried to exert its influence over me. I saw it in Nightmare."
Oh, she's definitely gonna kill you.
Would you like to see it, Heinrich?
Oh god.
He's dead. He's so dead.
Hey,
I think it might be good for you to do so.
I'm an insight check.
Go for it.
23.
She wants to test you, and this does not feel like much of a suggestion.
Mm.
Hey guys, how many
Oh, he's
inspirations do we have?
I have mine.
boinked. He's gonna get boinked. I just feel it. He's gonna
I
get
have
I still have
mine.
mine.
Is he Josh? He's gonna get boinked.
Boicked?
He's like, wait, like a fucking.
He doesn't have to fight it.
Oh.
Okay. That was said
Oh,
with
no.
unsurety.
Oh no. That's
He doesn't
might
have
be
to
worse.
fight it.
Oh.
I can't leave you
Uh,
alone for 5 seconds.
Not having to fight a bloodthirster is crazy work.
Heinrich walks forward and he just says, "Show me the way, please."
One more time.
He walks forward and he just says, "Please show me the way."
Wait a couple minutes until
Okay.
Isabel and Amelia leave. Find a book.
Us standing out outside the door watching it.
I just moved right next to me.
You did this to yourself.
Alright, then I'm giving you my prayer.
I'm gonna search the library.
Michael, he's a vampire. That's a death threat.
I said I'm giving him my prayer. Not
You're
I'm
gonna
just
look
gonna
for what?
well, she said look for a book. I'm gonna look for books pertaining to Nightlock.
Make me an investigation check with advantage because of your professional or your herbalism proficiency.
15.
You find a quote, a treatise on poisons and assassination.
Hmm.
Yeah, you look so suspicious right now.
Yeah.
oh god. In the high
Amelia,
judge's office.
you just see Isabel like just panicking a little bit, just like low key. You've known her long enough. You see the way that she kind of twists her fingers and starts messing with her gloves. And then she just like freezes and you see her eyes dilate for a second.
Is something wrong? What's happening?
We're being told to leave.
Why?
Heinrich is being tested.
With what? For what?
I can't say, and I don't know.
I'm guessing there's nothing we can do about this.
Nothing I can do with this. I definitely don't want Heinrich in there with her.
He's mine, not hers. You already have one.
But damn the
I
poor eye
guess
judge.
we'll leave.
I mean, you could go in there and you could maybe go with him.
Would that help?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know what she plans on doing. Or
I am here
exactly
to-
why she plans on doing this.
Fine. I'll go back to the door. Sup? I don't actually say sup.
What's up, dog? Get it, Rut. We're getting it
I
out
just
for
look
you.
back at the Inquisitor and I say, if you're gonna test Heinrich, then reasonably you should test me too.
Her eyes roll back into her head a little bit as she closes them. I suppose that would be just fine. Come in. Isabel, leave.
I'm just giving Heinrich the look of, what did you do?
We will speak of your subversion when I come back.
Sorry, is it?
Sorry, Izzy, it's serious vamp business.
Anyone in the main chapel? Nope.
I mean, Heinrich's looking through books. Josh is I guess over in this section, is there something with like the word demon on it?
There is an awful lot of books on demonology, demon fighting, demon banishment. if you could name anything related to demons, it is involved here. Both the worship, summoning, leveraging, killing, banishment, lore, anything that involves a demon. It makes up probably about 60% of this library.
Is this the roots? As Heinrich kind of gestures to all the demonology around him.
It's related. It is the heritage of the Scarlet Monastery, and it's great and many successes. That was enough time. Follow me, please.
As Heinrich walks around her, he whispers, "Prepare your mind."
Oh god.
This is fine.
All of the judges I heard is like, "Oh fuck."
Amelia's just thinking, why did I listen to Isabel? Listening to Isabel's a terrible idea. It's gone horribly for us in the past.
And Heinrich
You
just
have-
whispers to Amelia, "Apparently, we can just never leave each other alone now, huh?"
As you guys see Conrad. Hold on.
As you guys cross the chapel, you see that Isabel is kneeling before the altar, sweating in prayer. You see the High Inquisitor's almost like clawed like gauntlet kind of brush across her shoulders as she walks by, setting Isabel to the stiffest anxiety that you've seen her in, worse so than even when you were fighting against Constantin.
I just wave over.
Man, I never thought I'd feel this bad for Isabel.
I just look over at you guys, kind of wondering. Like, basically, Conrad gives you like a puzzled look, like, the fuck?
Amelia just kind of shakes her head like, I don't. We cannot explain it the time that we have.
Do I? Conrad,
It's just telling you
Conrad's, like,
later.
pointing at himself, like, do I come or?
No,
Is this,
no.
Hmm. Okay. Send
Don't
retcon.
get killed with
Understood.
us. Like, Llewellyn is just unconscious in here.
Sleeping on the bench, I presume.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
Oh, wrong one. Oh wait,
Let me
this.
make sure my lighting
Which
is
way?
on.
Man, I forgot which way was it to the fucking place where our families are.
they're where Amelia and Heinrich went, but continue through the next door.
Connor just kind of like shimmies his way across everyone. This family. He's like, oh, this ain't nothing to do with me. I just don't have to fucking look everyone in the eyes. He just walks around everyone. Just more or less, he's also kind of worried about what the fuck's happening to these two.
And it's dark in here.
It is dark. No sea.
Why am I here?
It's a great question, Llewellyn.
Llewellyn's waking up on the bench. He's like, wait, well, why am I here? I was sitting on a bed.
No, he was drooling on one of the benches.
Gosh, can I have dark vision, please?
1 sec, I didn't realize I didn't set this up.
I was gonna
Ah,
say,
very good.
what if Llewellyn was originally sleeping in a bed, right? Like we put him into a bed, but then he like got up, like basically sleepwalked to a
Sleptwalked
bench.
into a
The more,
bench.
the more.
Every
the more
time you put
uncomfy.
Llewellyn in a bed, you'll come back to find him under the bed.
It's like, bro, just be comfy
right.
for at least 8 hours.
That's canon.
Oh my god.
It's
I
like, bro,
I
please.
I
When we need
prefer
him to get actual sleep, we
uncomfortability.
have to tie him to the bed.
It's
I
slightly
prefer
uncomfortable.
uncomfortability.
Just gives you a slightly itchy blanket, or you're good. That's good enough. I think he's good. That's slightly discomforting.
As you walk through darkness, you come to the skull catacombs of the Scarlet Inquisition.
Why am I
Heinrich, you
controlling
remember
eyes?
this place.
Yeah.
You worked here for 36 hours.
Yeah.
You were never allowed to see what was beyond that door. And when the Grand Inquisitor places her hand on the central skull of the door, it begins to bleed from its eyes sockets.
Hmm.
Very long.
Sketchy.
Speak friend
Well,
and
that's the most
enter.
evil shit I've ever
Fucking
seen.
eyes start
Mm.
bleeding.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure Argus looked less cursed than that.
eh,
The High Inquisitor looks to the two of you. You have thrown in your lot with a creature of blood. So has the Inquisition. We have borrowed its power just as you claim to have done so for yourself. But ours is under extreme discipline. You two are like sails in the wind on a stormy day on the Lake of Rest. I wish to see what your resolve is and whether you will fall to this temptation of bloodshed and rage. Just as many stories that I was told of before. Please confront a Lord of Blood, much stronger than that of your master. Enter the room. Listen to its whispers. And we'll
hmm.
see what becomes of you, or whether I need to put you down.
Great.
Okay.
Like the dog that you are.
Damn.
You're just gonna jump in the blood.
I didn't know it was blood. I thought it was red carpet. I'm sorry.
As you guys come
You
to
thought
the
red
room,
carpet.
That the puddle surrounded
You
by
s-
skulls was perfect.
Also, Ethan can't, my cat can't see my character token very well. Okay. I saw red. It was the brightest point. It was the brightest point Ethan saw. I'm like, I'll just put myself in there, wait until Amelia gets
Oh my
inside. I'll
God.
reposition myself.
I just imagine the door opens and Hyrule
Hold
just
up,
like, ooh,
hold
blood.
up.
can't see anything. We're not.
Oh my God.
Hold up, I got this.
Oh well. Just give you that.
Oh yes, lovely carpet. Yes. I'm gonna strut my shit on that thing.
I hate you.
As you
Oh
come
my
into the
God.
room, you see a creature, or rather, the skull of a creature, with great horns like that of a bull. The room is lined with contraptions of torture, dismemberment, and despair. The skull
to Amelia.
itself is the size of a house and is suspended from the ceiling and 4 columns by 4 great infernal iron chains. Spilling out of its mouth, its eyes, and its nose is a constant trickle of crimson red of blood. And then you begin to hear whispers in each of your heads. Can you both please roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy, the whispers.
You still a 2? Daniel?
Yes, yes.
It's free real estate.
Shut the fuck up.
Like subscription is.
I'm rolling that. That's not great.
Hmm.
I cannot help you.
Blood for the blood god.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm hungry.
It begins with the sound of drums, deep and slow, thunderous. Not music, but a heartbeat. Not your own. You blink, and you find yourself in a vast plain of ashen bone and rust-colored sky, where no wind blows and yet the dust never settles. You stand barefoot before a hill of skulls and scabs. Below, an endless war churns in slow, brutal motion across this plain. Warriors with mouths sewn shut, beasts with no eyes, kings made of rusted iron. They fight for no land, no crown or cause, but for the act of killing itself. And they look to you. Can each of you roll me a charisma saving throw?
Oh no.
Oh dear. Heinrich, reroll that.
Oh. Thank you.
You feel an immense pull at your heart of hearts. This thirst that was put into you by Abhorash becomes a fire in your throat as you see the many bodies before you. From the heart of the slaughter, you see a figure, massive and faceless. With 6 great legs and a hulking body like a dragon, it is cloaked in boiling blood and crowned in flame. Its voice is a furnace, not spoken, but felt. You drink the blood of the weak, yet hesitate before power. You kill, but deny the joy of it. You are fledglings of the night, but I can offer you the day, drenched in crimson, crowned in conquest, fulfilled in vengeance. And each of you both roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Amelia, use mine.
I appreciate you.
Because this one I do not want you guys to fail. I want you guys to focus on the
Yeah.
social checks, but not this one. Or some of the social
Thank
checks,
you.
but not this one.
The skies bleed and the battlefield reshapes. Now your enemies wear the faces of those you fear. Friends, lovers, and others. He speaks once again. You are not servants. You are heirs. Take what is yours. Worship is a leash, and hunger is the truth. Cast down your chains of purpose. I will give you the throne built from their bones. He flings his arms wide, and you see the faces of all those who ridiculed you, the people of Darashire, Constantin, Holtzman, the people of Everstill, the people of Rest. At your feet, weapons form, ancient, brutal, and hungry, not forged but grown like claws from the ground. Can you both make me one last charisma saving throw?
Evan, do
Amelia's
you have
already
an
got a cool
inspiration?
sword.
I think Evan does, but I don't know where he went. Oh,
Can I use your inspiration,
Maybe.
please?
Yeah, sure.
Love you.
There you
Oh,
go.
I love you. I love you, Evan. Holy fuck, dude. I'm getting you a Lego
Uh-huh.
set.
My God.
damn.
I want a Venator.
Okay, within means. Okay, please, within means.
allow me to count up your successes and your failures.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm scared.
I swear to God, if I have to put down Amelia, please, please, I don't want another. I don't want
Wow,
another
you are
1v1
real
woman.
confident.
Wow. I was gonna say you were really confident with that.
I know
If
she
one-
passed.
If one of you kills the other, the remaining one's probably gonna get ganked.
I don't know. I don't know. That's this thing. This thing. Because the one that put down the other could be the good one. And in the eyes of the Inquisitor.
Could be.
How would you know who won?
You just had to open up.
The one
and
who
basically
failed or
start-
the one who succeeded?
She doesn't know. She just says, "Open it up and talk to them and see what happens."
Or the mere thought that, like, yeah, this is just enough to get them to turn on each other and kill each other. They need to die.
Heinrich, you awake with your throat sore and dry as a desert to the screams of your friend. Something primal and something horrifying as you see blood issuing from her eyes, her nose, her ears, and her mouth. Amelia, can you roll me one more charisma saving throw?
Oh, dice gods,
20.
please.
Not 20. Oh,
It's pretty good.
I wish I could add my bites to saves instead of just reducing damage.
There, Marty's mine.
Reese mine.
I don't have mine.
Josh, there's yours.
That's just called plot armor, and we don't do that here.
No.
I turn her into a toad. I'm just kidding. No.
It's not the worst idea.
Amelia passes out from pain, having
I'm
met the
fine.
DC.
I'm
Oh!
fine. Everything's fine. Why do I go places with you?
What do I go places with you?
Why did you become vampires?
I didn't have a choice. Ask him.
You didn't
I
have a
really
choice?
want to kill someone.
You both awake with dry mouths and clenched fists, and the sound of drums still faint in your ears. Your heartbeat, or perhaps something deeper, still wants to fight, but it is quiet. A quenched fire, embers still burning.
I wake up before Amelia does, right?
A couple of minutes before, yeah.
Heinrich immediately, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, Emran. I tear my shirt and I begin to bandage. And the blood is seeping from him.
Just like, ever just. Something just happened.
What?
God
Everyone
damn
senses
it,
a
Heinrich.
disturbance in the force.
Yeah. Just, God damn it, Heinrich. What'd you do now?
Connor like basically looks up as he's like preparing to like tool say he's like, what happened?
I don't know. Something happened.
Okay.
Llewellyn gets
Yeah.
up and starts
What do
walking to a
you-
bench.
Quiet, both of you, all three of you. What do you do as you two wake up?
Heinrich is looking over Amelia. It's like worried. He has a very worried look on his face. And he's like trying to tend to her, make sure there's no more like blood coming out of her.
She kind of like looks at you first, like, what are you doing? And then like looks down the blood, goes, oh.
Yeah. He just gives it like up. Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of horrific things, but this was still horrific.
Oh, 100%. We still have a war to fight. Although
Yeah.
I have a suspicion that this was a lot harder than a war. So
I'm not gonna draw that conclusion until we're done.
we'll see.
That just feels like tempting fate.
Heinrich stands up and he offers you a hand to help you get up as well.
I'll take it.
All right.
I'll finish cleaning as much of the blood off myself as I can.
Heinrich is like half shirtless again. It's like I'm a medic first. Well, I was a medic first. Doesn't mean my knowledge hasn't left me. You see, I still care.
I see. How come you aren't covered in blood?
I have a stouter will. I don't know.
Wow.
Do you think I know what this is? He just
I
points
don't
to
know.
it.
You were the one dreaming about it.
I didn't want to dream about it. As he goes to the door to open it.
Let's just get out of here. I never want to
Yep.
see this thing again.
Hello.
Hello, as if nothing happened.
And then he finally he like kind of like not slaps, but like does the thing where like when you have a parched throat and it's just oh. I'm thirsty.
You stood on the hill of bones and you did not kneel. That is no small thing.
Thank you.
The beast offered you dominion, and you refused the leash wrapped in gold. That is power. True, unadulterated. You may hunger and you may falter, but you are not beasts. Not in my eye. Others have fallen with lesser cause and stronger hearts. Walk carefully now, children of the dusk. First victory is always the quietest.
Thank you. Guys, like, do we leave or do we stay?
I'm leaving.
The Inquisitor and the High Judge leave you for a moment. The High Judge actually places his hand on your guys' shoulder as he walks past you, nodding. Still not saying a
Ins-
word.
Insight to understand if that's like a nod of approval.
Go for it.
Yo!
Man, where were those 10 minutes ago?
Damn.
You feel a sense of almost camaraderie, as if you've achieved something that he did long ago, and he's almost proud of you for doing so. Almost like a parent looking at a child riding their bike for the first time. Oh, look at that. Those kiddos do it. They are great.
Once they leave, I'm gonna look at Heinrich and just go, I don't understand these people.
Like separation. I know either.
There's a. Are you other two in here?
Oh, Conrad basically started to go down and was like, oh shit, I gotta keep an eye on this. And basically he's like sitting in the corner. He's like,
How long were they
gave
How
back
long were
up.
they down there?
About 45 minutes.
I imagine
Conrad's
everyone's getting
basically just like-
impatient now because just like he said, not right now, but like I need to talk to him.
Yeah, you guys
kind of like
see-
looks at Amelia. It's kind of like, I'm gonna
Kill you, Disco Man.
I'm gonna go to the chapel.
Okay, I have two questions
before
now.
you do, Heinrich.
well,
What'd you say?
Conrad walks in.
Heinrich, get back here!
What?
Just as Heinrich's
Close that door,
leaving, just like, okay, I have two questions now.
Just closing the door
I run
behind
at
him.
Heinrich, I close the door behind me.
hold on.
Come
Emery.
back here.
Well,
At
we
least
can
let me
never go
fix
away.
your goddamn shirt.
Oh yeah. Not my fault. I point to Amelia with the bandages around her.
Give. I don't know why they're covered in
Yeah.
blood. I don't think you're
Um,
going to tell me. Give
He
me
takes
those.
off what little shirt he has. He's just like, I feel naked. He just covers his body. He's like,
Emran like
I don't
gestures
wanna
to
go
give
out
the
there.
bandages. Because like Amelia's not still bleeding, right?
No, but the taste of iron and copper still linger in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, that's
Emran
probably tasty to
gestures.
me at this point.
that's like Emran just
He's
gestures to
sitting
give the
there.
bandages.
I'm just sitting there, kind of like holding his hands over like the front of him. He's like, I need a shirt.
Just as soon as Amelia gives the bandages, I can mend this within a
I'll
minute.
Give you back the bandages if I'm not still bleeding.
Thank you. Prestidigitations away the blood and just starts casting mending. So, while we're here, I would like to ask you that question now.
Mhm.
Are you a vampire?
I'll let you, Amelia.
She just kind of nods.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Blah,
take
blah,
it
blah.
happened after you entered a poor Ash's castle without us?
Wasn't right after.
Okay. This
It
is a
was
question
in
to
that
both of you.
time frame.
This is a question to both of you. Was it your choice?
Yes.
In so much as someone in that position can make a choice.
I see. Does he have control over you?
No. Nothing.
He's never taken control of us.
Good.
I don't know for certain that he could.
Your secret is safe with me. I am no stranger to keeping secrets.
We know.
Well, on that deeply ironic note, Heinrich,
Yes.
given who we're about to invite into here, do you think perhaps it's time we let the others in on this knowledge?
Oh, is that what that
have a sneak-
was?
I have a sneaking suspicion that everybody else knows.
See, I wasn't aware that
Still.
you were bringing a Poresh in here, but it makes sense.
It was
can
a recent
convince them.
development.
So
I
you
could
know
convince
Conrad is.
the other two are in here.
Guess what? Conrad is
Yeah.
respecting you guys' fucking privacy as,
As
he
Emran
essentially.
finishes mending the shirt and just Heinrich throws it at his face.
Yes. Thank
Uh,
you.
God, we're such dysfunctional fools.
Yes, he immediately puts it back on.
Oh wow.
Well, I guess to rip the bandage off, I'm pretty sure everybody had their suspicions, but I am a vampire.
Oh, you're just admitting that.
Llewellyn, wake
Okay.
up.
There's no point trying to sugarcoat
Hold
it.
on.
It's either I am
Conrad.
or not.
Connor grabs like one of his small tools and just throws it at like fucking Llewellyn to just basically wake him. I was like, oh, it's like, oh shit! I threw like a soft piece of wood at him. It's like, wake up.
Just
And the
conks
next
against
one-
his head.
And the next question, yes, it was of my own free will. Did I go into that place initially trying to become a vampire? No.
what place?
Avaricious.
Jesus Christ, Llewellyn.
I was in a place of desperation, and I did not want to lose another one of the people that I care about, especially since we
I
were
know where you're
seen
coming from.
as killers. So
Oh,
that is my viewpoint of it, and I am being as honest as I can. You can believe me if you want to. If not, I understand.
So I take it your newfound ferocity is a part of this?
My newfound ferocity came from my absolute pure hatred for Karstein.
That makes
Vampirism
sense.
helps.
The vampirism is
Both of
aided.
you have been fighting a lot more fiercely since then.
well, that's the thing. Is Conrad? You guys would think is pissed off, and how Michael's portraying is pissed off. He's not because he's done. Conrad looks at you two and says, "Don't worry about it. I have done way worse things in the Goblin Wars.
I bet you are a man who was sworn to protect a kingdom.
I protected kingdom, and I tortured thousands upon thousands of goblins to ensure every knowledge they had and their bones and souls were brought to the forefront. I know the pains and woes of all the blood instruments. So you guys don't have to speak of me of this. I understand your pain. I understand the bloodlust. The goblins are easy. As you guys just see Conrad smile.
Keep that in mind.
Whoa,
for the
who are
future.
you and what have you
Yeah.
done with Conrad?
All right, is there any other questions?
Not that I have right now.
All right,
It is good to have this out in the air.
nice.
Think I need to
Oh.
go talk with the High Inquisitor about my curse. There's new
What?
Well,
information.
before you do that, we should probably tell you the reason that we were talking with them earlier is we're bringing a Poresh to the meeting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finally,
Figures.
I can have someone actually get the jokes I'm referencing.
Oh, is that because you're old?
Connor just basically puts his hand in his palm, like, God damn it, Emran, yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
we're,
goodness.
we're the two old birds in the room, of course.
Well, I'm glad you two are bonding.
I mean, hey, in 2 nights of rest, just had to try to kill each other. That's how we always bond.
I mean, if you don't end up killing each other, I guess you become friends.
You're a vampire.
Yeah, this is. Have you guys never been to a joust or a mock duel? That shit's
No.
fun.
No.
It is just straight up.
We
just
lived
pure
in
chaos and pure
Darrowshire.
destruction.
Conrad, you lived in Darrowshire too. You were there. You knew what that was like.
We didn't get
Well, I lived
those.
there for a couple of years. I was hoping for at least something beforehand, but this fucking timeline.
Fucking timeline.
Timeline.
This fucking time era, whatever. Fucking. But yeah, no, Monk Duel's like, it was like at least common for at least having like a couple of casualties. And this is just because between like friendly night bands.
Huh. Sounds like
It was
fun.
awesome.
Well,
All right, well,
gonna,
I'm gonna go find
Okay.
the High Inquisitor. Do you know where she went?
no. Found her.
Ah. Oh, she's
Alright,
she
where
looks
goes
like she's
Isabel?
preparing.
I looked at Amelia. We should probably go tell him.
What? Who? Isabel?
No.
No. The guy whose
Yeah,
name
we need
starts
Isabel
with
for
an
that.
A.
They wanted us to take Isabel with us. That's all I'm looking for.
I looked to the High Inquisitor and I'm just
I'm gonna
Is
stick my
Isabel?
nose outside. See if she's
Emran will
outside.
gingerly approach her and just, can
She's
I?
outside. Oh.
okay.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's already here. As
Beat
Emran
us
will
to the
just
punch, Isabel.
gingerly approach the High Inquisitor and just, can I have a discussion with you?
I can always make time for you, Emran.
Thank you.
Me 10 for you, Pookie.
Somewhere where there are less people.
Monastery's grown quite crowded of late.
It has.
I am unsure that such a place still exists.
Emran just kind of
don't you
points
want
to the
to-
door they just entered from. Just, there was no one in there.
It's a high area of high traffic.
That's
But
true.
if you insist.
Here, we just casually took over a major hallway for like 10 minutes.
And we'll just like go over here where there's less foot traffic and just start with the question of just, what do you know about witches and their origins?
That they're as varied as the grains of sand on a beach.
I've discovered mine, and it doesn't look good.
You have endured for this long.
I have. But I'm worried nonetheless. I killed my grandmother, but I learned that she was not the source of my curse. I don't know what I can say, because the thing that has cursed me and my family seems to be, I don't even know. Ethereal, highly powerful, lurks in the dark. As my grandmother said, if she finds you, she never loses you.
Why do you speak to me of this, child?
You're probably one of the most educated people I know on this general subject, on the occult. And I needed to tell someone.
Why?
Because I'm scared.
And be scared. But why
This
do
is
you
a
inflict your
different kind of
suffering on others?
This is a different kind of scared. This is existential dread, not
Yes,
terror, and I don't know how to deal with that.
you don't. You can't.
So I just feel it,
You just be afraid.
and that never goes away.
No, won't.
And there's nothing that
Because
can
you
be
will
done
never
about
go
it.
away.
I'm worried that with my grandmother gone, its attention is going to be drawn to me.
That is likely. Is there anything that you could do with this? Or about it?
I don't know. It's one of the things that I don't know what I don't know. This is entirely new to me. I'm not used to hiding behind anything more than illusions and makeup. I don't know how to hide from things beyond this world.
You can't. If something is to look for you, something so far beyond that you don't want to wish to name it, so fear is to give it some hold on this world and reality, then there is nothing that you can do. Relish in that fact. Embrace it as your shield against the world. It is you, and you cannot change that.
So, like, just exist with it? Because I think my grandmother was drawing power from it.
That is what it is to exist with it. Become it. Control it. Take every thought captive and become their master.
I'm not used to that. What if it changes me?
It is you.
I still don't think I understand. That
In time you will.
thing that's cursed me and my family is me?
It is you. You are it. You are not some distinguished and distinct part. You are a sum of a whole. Your suffering is a part of your story, like the pen strokes of a sage writing a saga. And you cannot control the pen. It does. Give into it. See how the saga ends. Relish in the story while you are a part of it. And
What if it ends in a
understand
way
that
that
it
I don't
is.
want?
You have no control.
There's
You
no
are
way
a
to gain
pawn on a
control.
chessboard. Stop trying to control things that you cannot. You are creating just pain of yourself. And that is not a good pain. It does not
No, it
make you
isn't.
better. It subtracts from who you are. Stop fighting the pen that is drawing your outline. Let it draw. And see what beautiful work of art comes after.
I'll see what I can do. I've spent most of my life fighting against the things that control me, not wanting to be a pawn, and it's hard to just be a pawn. Acknowledge that and, as you say, relish in it.
People without power cannot make this change, Shemrin. And you are not someone with power. So stop fighting and stop holding on. Just let go. And see what happens.
I also worry about
Bless
what...
you.
Oh my god. You surprised me.
You're
I
nice.
I also worry about Estrella. I I fell in love with her, and
It does.
I'm scared that if she learns that she won't want to be near me.
Emran, the world is a terrifying place. You can't shield anyone from it. You
Yeah, but-
can't protect anybody from it. You can only fight against the things that scare you. Just let go and stop trying to control things that you can't.
The
You're
irony,
hurting
I've
yourself and others by doing so.
do you think I should tell her?
I think you should focus on more important things right now.
Okay.
I think you need to focus on the things that are trying to hurt her. You can't protect her from you. But the wolves in the night, you can protect her from them. So hunt the wolves. Kill the bats. Beat back the vines of the forest. And embrace what you are. Become what you were always meant to be.
Brought a very interesting perspective. Thank you. God damn it, dog. I'll see you at the meeting.
Goodbye, Emran.
Emran's gonna go head out into the garden and just exist.
That is actually where we're gonna have to cut it for today. That is the end of the session.
All right.
Got to push off one more week. More talk.
As
We're
like
just delaying
Heinrich,
council meetings at all costs.
yeah,
We remember
Apparently.
the last
just-
one.
these four just see Emran just like stroll out with a very troubled look on their face.
I think the better question: how did Isabel look seeing Heinrich and Amelia come out?
We
Not.
will address that next week.
No!
All right, when I said we're cutting it, we're cutting it.
We're
all
cutting
right?
it.
Our curiosity.
Your curiosity will be sated in 7 days.
Oh
Unacceptable.
God.
You guys are heavy role playing this session.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
The cat's finally out of the bag.
That's finally out of the
It was
bag.
a see-through bag, but we're out of the bag.
Amelia and
There were
Heinrich.
many holes in the bag, and by the time the cats scratched their way out of it.
Amelia and Heinrich are now confirmed. They're just buddy buddy at this point. If you go down, I go down. Apparently, Isabel over there is saying, "Yeah, just go with them." Heinrich saying,
Just like, oh, sure.
"Why the fuck are you here?"
Amelia
your
going, now you know how it
girlfriend.
feels.
So there
Why are
wasn't
you here?
captured.
Because your girlfriend asked me to.
Your girlfriend guilt tripped me.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Session.
It's gonna be interesting to see Emran's witchiness continue
We
like
took-
that.
We got a lot of information actually for the war meeting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that random escapade caught me very much off guard.
Excuse me.
Granted, I say that about a lot of things now. I'm just, it's not off guard. it's improvised.
Yeah.
Apologize.
Lots of improv.
Conrad's just constantly running off like 50 miles away.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Because that's what I do. That's why I said, "Fuck it." I'm gonna be the questing knight. I am the questing knight. This is my quest.
Yeah.
I think Hyman got more brownie points with Conrad.
Oh, you definitely.
Yeah.
How about we do it at night? Oh, I like this man's thinking. Definitely not because I have disadvantage during the day.
Evan might now be
That's what
straying
I'm
a bit
thinking.
more.
Conrad's over there. It's like, he suggested the night a little too quick. All right, cool. That's what I was like.
Cool. Is he a changed man or?
Is he a changed man, or is he gonna be on that like that bloodthirsty type of stare type of
Oh
night?
my god. I was
Yeah.
so scared. I was so scared that one of us were gonna have to fight each other in there. And, like,
Same.
I
Oh,
was so stressed.
I
That's what I
was
was like.
Our DCs were 17 across the board. Amelia failed 2, passed 2. So I needed one more.
Oh my god.
That was close.
I think
That
I passed all
was.
of mine.
How
You
crazy
got
would I have
all
done
yours
if I
because you
failed?
got 3 inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa. I got one.
You did not.
I'm checking this.
You got
I
mine.
think I got two. I think I got Evans and I think both of them were on the.
Yeah, because
the
I
Rose
used
was the
mine, and I
Rose
think you got
Charisma.
the other two.
No,
Yeah.
no, I gave Daniel mine.
Yeah, so we both got two.
Ah,
Yeah, because
Because
originally
you
during the
used Amelia used hers on her roll, then Michael used
Then
it on
Michael.
Danielle's, and then me
And
and
then-
Evan used ours on
Yeah.
Heinrich.
Yeah, you both got 2 rerolls.
yeah.
man, if
because,
we didn't have those inspirations, we'd be so screwed.
Oh yeah.
yeah, because I do remember.
Not just
that
like here,
we-
but just like in general.
I heard charisma. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, no. Thank God Conrad's not there. Thank God Conrad will possibly never be there because he has
Yeah.
a 0 and -1.
Cool.
I'm like,
Evan
thank God for
probably
wisdom
would have
base.
been the best for that with a 4 and a 7 for wisdom and charisma.
Yeah,
I
I
have
think I had
a
like a 4 and a 6 or something like that, but I was
just
like
fucking
waiting
bad.
8 and a 2.
I don't know. Maybe Llewellyn pulls it out of nowhere and just
Yeah.
pulls up with like an 8 and 8 or
Amelia
something.
has an 8 and a 6.
Huh.
Yeah, I just rolled like absolute trash.
No, some dog water
What
rolls.
would have happened? Would we have gained like Inquisitor abilities?
No,
turn
you would have
mad?
been switched to a new transformation, and you would have been influenced by Kabanda's, Demon Lord. Everyone's
Demon
favorite,
vampire.
The
Yeah.
Lord of Blood,
Yeah, no, Josh.
Manaroth.
Don't say his fucking name. I don't want to hear that fucking name. I had him so close to my hands. I had him.
To be fair, this is before he died.
Oh my god.
This is before we killed
So
Manaroth.
close to my fucking my arms.
Now,
I had
Gail,
him.
put that in air quotes.
Killed,
Killed.
yes.
I had
Before
him.
you mildly inconvenienced Manaroth.
You suck.
It's gonna
No,
be interesting to see how much Emran may or may not tell people about
Mm,
their new witchy things advancing with the curse's power.
I reckon you
mean,
can tell
Have you
people
got crazy
shit.
things too?
What?
Have you got weird new things too?
I don't know yet.
Ah.
Next
But-
combat, I will reveal
Oh.
next combat Emran's in. I
Yeah.
will reveal what the transformation is.
Oh.
So
And
I
Michael,
gotta.
you've given me an idea. I'm gonna message you if you think this would be appropriate.
All right, so I gotta go on another journey. Understand? Thank you.
Another quest.
Another quest.
Another goddamn quest.
I'm still concerned about the wistful feeling I had in my heart.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that's kind of weird.
No. I
like-
feel like that's just.
cannibalism?
the-
Question mark.
I feel like that is because Ethan said his one goal is to kill Karstein. Those are vampires at Karstein.
Wow.
What if it's like some type of like pseudo like enjoyment out of it because it's his blood? You know what I mean?
Huh. It'd be interesting.
Because it's like
Maybe.
Well,
it might just be like, fuck it, you
time to
are tunnel
experiment.
vision.
Yeah.
You go go kill vampires. You like it a little too much now, boy. It might be telling you something about that. you got a certain taste.
Like I said, I'm just gonna be Blade. Let's be the vampire killer
Hey,
and the horse
Alright.
killer.
The vampire horse killer.
The vampire horse killer.
This
You know
is
what's
also
really
the
funny is
first
that
se-
Ethan has been begging me to give one of his characters a title, and he's leaning so far into the Mount Killer.
You know, that's a choice.
That's gonna turn into something real lame.
Yeah.
But this is also the
Alright,
first
cool.
session that Emran
Cool.
admitted that, like, to anyone else but, like, her mother, that she is in love with Estrella.
Mm,
I mean, we had all sorts of secrets coming out today.
Yeah.
I
Let me
mean,
be real. I think everyone knows that at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Conrad's-
The
Alright,
closet
that
is
bag is about to see
glass.
through his hours.
Yes. Wait, there was a bag there?
There are so many reveals, but it was
Quote,
in plain
unquote,
sight. It's a
reveals.
reveal.
It was just like, yeah, we knew this already. It's just like, oh,
Shut up.
Wow.
It's like
Shut
that
up.
coming out of the closet moment in
The
high
closet
school. And
is
everyone's just
glass.
like, I thought you were outwardly
yeah, just
gay.
like,
I
just,
don't
wait,
get it.
You were in the closet? Oh,
Is this
well,
supposed
I
to
clocked
be
you
a big
immediately.
deal? I can't make a big deal of this. You were just that. Like, did you see you played